You good, Lawrence? Okay, we're recording.
Listen! Sorry.
Thank you.
No bless you? Okay.
These are not right.
No, Eli.
Wait, Eli, I want you to find a vibe. Okay. As you guys are standing on the edge of the lake.
So, hold on to me. I'm going to swim us down. Hold your breath as long as you can, okay?
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, I pull out the water bottle, I empty all the water out of it, and I just, let it fill with air, and then I, seal it, and I hand it to you. And I just go, if you need extra air.
Okay, I don't.
You just put it to your mouth, and you just...
Okay, I'll try. I'm not really much. I can swim. I'm just not much of a swimmer myself.
That's okay. We're not going to be doing a lot of swimming.
Yep, that makes sense. Alright.
I walk over, I get a big rock, and I lift it up. I grab you. Hold on.
Yeah.
And I jump with both of us until we get to the center. In the air, kind of just, and then...
This is what you meant. This is not what I thought you meant.
And I put the...
We're gonna walk into the water. I thought we could just walk in the water.
No, as we plummet right down through,
Surface tension.
No, I let go to the rock a little bit beforehand, so it hits the water first. It gets hit by the surface tension, then we fall through with it, so the water's disrupted. And then I grab the rock as we begin to plummet. As I just let the rock pull us down.
Down to the center of the lake. As you guys onto the bottom part of the floor, your guys' eardrums pop immediately. The pressure down here is very high. But not like deathly high. You guys still alive. Your bodies didn't physically combust. Yay.
Combust in the water. Oh no.
Implode. You know what I mean. As you guys look around you, the water down here is extremely murky.
I reach into my backpack and I pull out the glass shards.
Yeah, as it emanates light around you. As using this, you guys walk on the bottom of the lake floor.
I'm holding onto the rock to keep us grounded.
Yes, yeah.
As I'm just dragging it with us.
As you guys continue across the lake floor before eventually you guys do see about a 4-foot tall podium coming out of the ground with a flat surface like a pedestal in front of you.
Tiana's going to wrap her legs around it.
Yeah.
And gesture for the bag, and then is going to take them out one by one and start assembling the pain.
Yeah.
Hoping that we don't need all of them. Yeah.
As you start
We shouldn't. She told us we could. She told us we could get the relic.
Exactly, which is why I think this should work.
Yeah. As you put all the pieces together and nothing happens. As you guys look at each other.
Oh, make fire and try to put fire over it?
Yeah, as you... The fire overwhelms the water around you as it forges the pieces together to form a completely flat pane.
But so smart. Sorry.
You're still missing, honestly, just the piece that she had. It's the bottom portion cracks up like that.
I grab it and start trying to swim up.
Yeah.
Kick the pillar. And I just start to float up.
You guys and eventually get to the surface.
Oh yeah, we need the tires, okay.
So you now have a flat pane.
Yeah.
Only the
These
bottom
you can carry
portion.
around.
Yeah, only the bottom portion of the shard.
Okay, we need to go find her and take it from her.
Yep, okay, hold on to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to swim us back. And if you'd like, I can make a swim check.
No.
I'm not very good at it.
We'll save those for later.
Okay. Yeah, anyway.
Do you have a PowerPoint? Do you have any PowerPoints right now at the bank?
Nope. Why?
I'll swim. Yeah, just see if we need to put them in the swim later, yes.
Unless?
No. As
That wouldn't
You know what, for
be-
curb
you guys
stomping,
hop
that's
back onto the water soaked now. You set the boulder down.
Oh no, that didn't come back up with us.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring it back up. We'll just find a different boulder next time.
Yeah, I'll just find a different boulder this next time around.
Nah.
You're my friend now.
Okay, no, we need to find her. Okay. Need to take a shot from her.
I mean, how do we do that though? And why did she tell us we could get it? Why would she lie about that?
Why would the person who wants us to fail lie to us?
Oh, shut up! You're the one that told us to go get it in the first place.
That's fair. I was trying. No. Okay, we need to find her. She's probably not in there. She might just be out front of the temple. I don't know. We should find her.
As you see some kind of wave, I want to call it, wash over one of the ziggurats, over the top of it from the opposite side that you guys are facing. It is a similar energy to the desolate aging of that you guys saw on the city streets. But this time, it doesn't bring aged rock and debris and overwhelming wildlife. It instead brings the ziggurats back to a prime. Or maybe forward to a new prime.
No.
Yeah. As the entirety of the two isles in the middle of Lake Texcoco are flourished. There's surrounding plants and wildlife around you. The signs that are here for people to tourists or tour or visit are destroyed and long gone. Any chain link fences put up to keep people out from touching relics of the past are gone. It is just these pristine condition ruins, things that were once rubble are now back up into stone archways. They're freshly painted with vibrant colors now, these bright crimson reds across all of it as it washes over you guys in the lake.
Okay, no, there was a wave. She's got to be at the center of it. So I'm gonna head over to where I'm just gonna fucking
Oh,
run.
I boost speed. My leap is already boost, and I'm going to keep up.
Awesome. As you guys pass that ziggurat, over to where you see it's hitting about 5:30ish now. Sun still has yet to rise, maybe just on the cusp of it. As you can see about 7 or so cultists surrounding her with this large rock.
Or Dawn.
Or Dawn. So here's the deal. I thought that earlier, and I was like, no, Trinity would let us know if it could also be Dawn. It would just tell us if it was possible to be. And I just disregarded it completely. I fully decided not to bring it up.
Good.
I was just like, so we have plenty of time. It's until next evening. We're good.
As you see
I
Seven or
fully believed you wouldn't just hold that information. I don't know why.
You're like, yeah, it does. You're like, okay, I got the time. We got time.
I'm not even the one who said does. Alice said does.
But I'm saying that I assumed you would have brought up that it could have You had said the next. You had said it's like, yeah, it looks like it might be evening, and I was like, oh, that could be like dawn as well.
Yeah.
And then Hannah goes dusk, and you go, yeah.
Like
and
dusk.
I go, okay, yeah. That's, I fully went up with it. Anyway,
as you see her holding this in her hand, as her other hand is on the shoulder of this individual, as they are rapidly aging.
I would like to pull out my flashlight as I'm like falling through the air and just illuminate the whole fucking thing to try and get their attention to stop trying to age him.
Yeah.
I just want to distract. I'm not trying to dazzle them.
Yeah.
I just want to distract them so she'll stop for a second so that we can try and save this person, whoever they are.
Yeah. As you turn on your flashlight, as a number of the cultists look over towards you guys, but she does not.
Yeah, so I'm falling down at them.
You may deny this request. I have a request. I would like to expend a hero point in attempt to counter this effect using my time control.
Kind of based.
What's your rank and time control?
5.
You could try.
Yeah.
Roll a time control check.
And the hero point gives me a +2.
Oh, because what if you just slow down the aging process?
Strictly speaking, using a hero point makes it an instant counter, but as long as you have a reasonable means.
Instant counter.
One of the purposes of a hero point can be to instantly counter
And a power that is happening.
Though it is, as long as you have a reasonable way to counter it.
Yeah.
Of which the way was to literally do the opposite time at the same time.
Let me look that up.
Yeah.
So
It is a function
Where
of
is this at?
the hero point section, I believe. I'll double check that it is not an effective extra effort. It might be an effective extra effort. I don't think it is. I think it is a hero point.
I don't know where to look that up at.
I
don't remember what part of the book it's in.
Let me check.
Because I can't.
It might be how to play the game, but
Hero points, hero points, hero points, hero points.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
Hero points are in Chapter 6 Characteristics, page 121.
there you go.
Hero points. Using hero points, there's the instant counter effect.
What does it do?
You can spend a hero point to attempt to counter a power used as
Oh.
user reaction. Countering powers. See the countering powers.
Oh, so
Power-
countering
it's a
powers
power.
is opposed power checks.
Is that what it is? Go. Go.
Yes.
It's a power used against you.
So you cannot counter another person.
I'm looking at counter powers on chapter or page 70 because this is good there because this book is terrible.
But
It
what
is pretty
if?
bad.
But what if we use the power of teamwork and I interposed?
Oh my god.
Don't.
Kane throws himself valiantly in the way. He's turned to dust. His defense can do nothing against time. He dies.
Absorb this. You filthy casual.
Yeah, I was gonna say you filthy casual. That's funny.
Imagine if you could.
If we could just absorb time.
Mm-hmm.
Be treading a little bit on Hannah's character, just a little bit, just
Little-
teensy weensy a little bit.
Hannah's character gets enough cookies. It's okay.
Yeah, you and the opposing character make power
Just grab
checks.
some
If you win, your two powers cancel each other out, and there's no.
Oh, it means that you can do it without having to ready the counter.
Yes.
That's what it does. Okay, cool. I
All you
understand
do
now.
is react.
Yeah, as opposed to yep. Never mind. That makes sense. Cool. Yeah, I would still expend it, and I would not gain the +2 unless I have to expend another one, which I probably won't.
You can use a hero point to instantly shake off a stun.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try though.
I rolled pretty well.
I use a hero point.
Not super happy, but pretty well.
Does that put you at zero points?
Yes. Okay. 23.
Maybe.
25.
Rats. Yeah.
Good try.
Yep.
That was good.
As well, it doesn't immediately instantly counter it. You do see as you try to slow down
Yeah.
the effects. This
It's
exhausts
not even
you.
intentionally.
Yeah,
I
this
think it's-
exhausts you heavily.
Yeah.
As you were actively combating it.
Holy crap! What are you doing? As I land on the ground.
I don't know.
I just run up to her. Fully just fast as I can, and I stop and I go, nope, can't gold rush, don't know how to do that yet. As I just put my hand up to the side of her head, fully stop, and hold my hand like a gun, and I just go, so sorry, and I'm gonna flick her on the side of the head.
Yeah.
As I'm going to all out attack to make sure that I hit.
Sure thing. Make a attack to hit.
28.
28. Awesome. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and what is the toughest save?
I'm not power attacking, so 26.
16.
Fail by 10 or more.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal, yeah.
Two bruise.
Okay, yeah. As you watch as you do that, she loses concentration on the spell temporarily, as the entirety of the wave of time change that you guys see flickers in and out around you guys. As you guys are kind of in a between two spaces almost. It's very
crap.
weird. Yeah, as she stands back up and
As soon as there's no longer the immediate need for
Yeah.
my power,
she's still doing it.
Oh, okay, she is. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
She goes right.
Oh,
it
she
only
dropped the-
flickers for a
okay,
moment.
I see,
Yeah.
I see, I see.
As she looks up to you, I would not do that. If you mess with them now, it will be very dangerous for you.
Oh man, that's really gonna suck for everyone then. I'm just gonna grab her hand and point it to the sky. I'm going to like wrench it and force it upwards.
She doesn't have the strength to beat you as you do so. You guys can see as the entirety of the world around you flickers back to the present day. As I need you to make me a fortitude saving throw. You do not benefit from impervious or.
No. Impervious doesn't protect me from that anyway, so it's okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but I am gonna hero point anyway just to be safe.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
24.
24.
Yep.
That is a fail by 5 or more.
What was it? Toughness or fortitude?
Fortitude.
Okay, I forget that some of those new things.
Yeah.
Not used to those.
Yes.
So that's a fortitude.
Yeah. As you hold her hand up, as you feel fatigue, as energy starts coursing through your body, as you visibly age 5 years.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. As she's trying to pull her hand down,
hope
as she's
that's not
grabbing onto the
permanent.
shard. Let's hope. As she looks to you, let go.
I just fucking toss her.
Yeah.
Like, I just toss her away as I drop to my knees and just, and I grab my sides. I imagine this does not feel good.
No. It's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, Kane just screams out in pain.
Against the ground.
Tiana's going to, now that
Well, I
this
toss
is
her
happening-
far, by the way.
Yeah,
as this is not being
as she's
targeted,
rolling,
I
you
drop
watch her,
my
she
back.
turns into a mist before reapparating, standing up, and pulling herself up.
Yeah, Tiana's going to run at her and try to punch her again.
Yeah.
No, go for the crystal.
It's on her person.
It's
Is
in
it?
her hand.
Yeah, I'm going to go, actually, I'll go for the crystal.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
but-
have to make a disarm check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so first you have to roll to hit.
Okay, that how it works.
You have to hit her defense.
Okay, cool. Talked. 6.
No.
Damn! The energy behind it, dude.
You sure?
No.
Can I say honestly?
No.
The sheer energy you put into
But what
that
about
had me
You just
excited for a second.
Speed past her.
I just fully just.
Yeah.
And like
The
she's not
funny
even
part
touched.
is that time slows down for you, so you just straight up ran
my
past
powers are a
her.
little out of whack. I just used time control for the first time.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are both very tired for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Yep.
As she holds out her hand again towards the person in the center of the cultist. As she does so, she reignites the spell. As you guys, everything is back to wherever it is, whenever, more accurately, it is.
Go for her hand. It's the crystal.
I blitz the distance, and I'm going to all-out attack again, as I'm going to also aim for the crystal, and because it is an item she's holding in her hand, my improved Sunder procs, and I get a +4 to
Sunder,
hit.
it's disarm.
What's up?
It's not Sunder, it's disarm.
That is what Sunder applies. Sunder is for disarm.
It's for disarm.
Okay.
I know it's Sunder. I don't know why it
I
is
believe it
this.
is. I'll double check
I
it real
don't
quick.
think so.
Oh no, because that's trying to break items in
Yeah.
hands. No, you're right.
Well,
No. So, but it's +4 to hit items in other people's hands, though, is what improved Sunder does.
But disarm is a thing that exists.
Yeah, but improved disarm is separate.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
never mind then. Don't worry about it. Then
on
no +4 to hit, but I am still gonna try to hit though.
Yeah.
All out attack. Which gives me 21 to hit.
Yeah, I'm looking at where disarm rolls are at right now because I don't know what it is yet.
Sorry, I forgot that Sunder and disarm were different things. I don't. Whoa, brain fry.
I don't know why they are.
Yeah, I don't know
But they
either.
are.
It's a
Well,
little...
because Sunder is supposed to be breaking items, while disarm is supposed to be retching them out of
Disarm's
people's
on page
hands.
156.
156.
Because there's a difference between, like, say you're fighting someone with a sword. There's a difference between grabbing it and just snap
Yeah.
versus steal it intact.
Yep.
As a standard action, you may attempt to knock a item out of opponent's hand, make an attack roll. You already did that, which was a total of what?
21.
Success.
Okay.
If you attempt to disarm with a ranged attack, you're not. If you actually make a pose roll of your attack's damage against the defender's strength.
Okay, so they make it.
So it's your attack's damage.
So, 26. They have to roll a strength check against 26.
they could do that, right?
They fail.
as I rip it out of their hand and I just hold on to it for dear fucking life as Kane thinks he's gonna die because last time he fucked with this, he got super aged.
Yes. As you immediately feel whatever effect of the spell wrap onto your body as you start aging.
I throw it to the ground, like away from us, like a distance, and just spike it into the sand nearby.
Yeah. As she disappears and appears over it. Picks it up. She's teleportation.
No, yeah. I don't know how to stop her.
Killer.
Killer's a very good option.
Damage her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You could try getting rid of the person that she's trying to kill.
Yeah, we could try doing that, but we have to get him off the island, which is a little harder.
Well, you just have to get her away, get him out of her sight.
So presumably, it might be sight, but presumably this entire aura that she's put up on top across the entire island.
You can do that though. We ran to the island. You can run off the island. There are bridges onto these islands.
Are there?
That's how they're accessible.
I thought
that's the only way you would have been able to get here.
Yeah, then I will grab the person and fucking run.
As
to the mainland.
I see Alacrius grab that person and run one direction, I run the opposite at her. As I'm going to rush and just as Kane goes for the punch, acts like he's gonna fully fucking deck her in the face, and I just stop again with another juke and I just flick her right on the forehead.
Rolled hit.
I'm going to. She's already bruised too. No, it's fine. I'm not. I'm going to all out attack. Make sure that I hit it again. I think she's probably pretty crafty. I'm gonna hero point to reroll.
Okay.
Way better. 28.
That hits. Toughness save?
26.
Oh no, she rolled really low. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Fail by 15 or more.
Yes. So 3 more bruising.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
She is staggered.
Yes.
Sorry, 2 bruise and she is staggered.
Okay.
It was not a crit, so she isn't.
And staggered is only an action or move action, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. As you hit her again, as she grabs towards her face. Okay, fine, take it. As she just drops it down and disappears.
I don't pick it up. I do stand immediately over it and just kind of look around. And I look to the cultists and I go, "You guys better run."
Make an intimidation check?
Yeah. There's no way I can argue this is diplomacy. That was intimidation. That was 100% intimidation on Kane's part.
Run. Please.
Pretty please.
Respectfully, fuck off.
In a single orderly fashion. 16.
16? That's pretty nice. Yeah, as they are kind of just in shock and awe about what the fuck is happening, as they get up and begin scattering.
Tiana, while she's running, will pull her phone out with the person and call the police to encircle the island.
Yep.
To have people ready to arrest them.
Yes. The police already have people around.
I figured. Tiana's just warning them that people might be coming.
Yeah.
Especially since they've been seeing the waves and everything, and we told them we'd be here.
Cop cars start driving over the bridges towards the islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, scratch that. Get on your knees. You're going to jail.
Some of them do.
Yeah.
Most of them don't.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Kane's gonna take what he can get.
Yeah.
Kane and Lawrence are
not exactly like where they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
they're fucked either way, unless
Yeah.
they want to go try to swim, and then the police just watch them and just kind of camp them.
Yeah.
wait for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
An island base is not an ideal location.
But the view.
You don't get a better view than this, honey.
As, now that the ritual is down,
Actually, part of the reason that the Aztecs
the
fell was because
wave
they
of
were stuck on
energy is no longer there, as you guys are just in present day Mexico. Where do you stop with the guy?
I will find one of the police officers.
Yeah. As you across one of the bridges over towards a group of police cars and motorcycles. As police grab the guy from you, some paramedics come over and check on him. He seems pretty fucking old right now, which probably isn't good and probably not what he looks like.
Yeah.
if Kane's anything to tell, like Kane's hair is grown out, like
Yep.
from where really long.
It's not. I'm only 23 now, or 22 now, so like it's just
Have it
patchy.
shaved.
What's up?
Shaved.
Oh, does it work like that? Okay, then yeah, no,
Yeah.
No, it's still just patchy.
Okay,
Let's be honest. Let's be real with ourselves. It's still just patchy.
Yeah.
Like
I will-
5 years of continuous growth, it
That's
just
so
doesn't
funny.
do much.
Yeah, I will run back.
Yeah.
Meet up with
Hey, at
Kane.
least you know what you
Okay,
look
I
like.
got them off. I got them off the island. You alright?
No,
Oh yeah. Oh.
I just collapsed.
Yeah.
I grab the shard.
Does it age
No,
you?
the spell's over, so
Thank
no
God,
time.
yeah.
Fucky wucky. That would
Good.
have been really bad for me specifically.
Really
I
bad for
cannot. I would have failed that DC by a lot.
It would be real bad for you.
I have major vulnerability to time effects.
Hey,
Doubling the plus from the 10, and it a 24 by 5 or more. So
okay, I guess that's
I would have died. Yeah, I'll grab it and I'll set it all down and mend it to the. Or
Yeah,
try
as
to
you
burn
try to
it.
mend it, it doesn't.
Okay, so
Presume-
it'll
Yeah,
only
has
do it
to
on the
stay-
platform.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. You alright? Do we want to go do that still?
What did she do to me?
Aged you up, looks like?
Yeah. Get. Nah, I'm just
What?
not gonna ask about it.
What?
Is Kane stronger now because his powers are more developed?
No, because you haven't worked on them in 5 years.
Okay, valid. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't not even happen. Oh my, I have a headache.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about whatever the hell that just was
Yeah, I don't.
later. Let's go finish this.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
take us to the lake. And
As police are now encroaching around, locking down the.
Yeah, we'll let them all
cultists.
get off the island first.
yeah.
What?
They're gonna be here for a while.
Are
This
they?
investigation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can ask them to clear out if you want to.
I think we should ask them to clear out.
Yeah,
Make
we're
sure
gonna
reappears.
say collect the cultists and then like go to the precinct. This isn't over.
Okay.
Um,
They will listen to you guys. You guys are the
we're the
heroes.
heroes.
Yeah.
We were told there was a sentinel.
Yeah.
We're a little
We're
scared,
not-
and I heard the sentinel shaking the water a lot. I'm not letting the
We're
police
not
die.
dumb. Yeah, we're not dumb.
I'm not letting the cars be stuck here more accurately because they don't have
As
a
you
good way
guys
off.
get a boulder, go down to this, the jump down back to the pedestals. You're
The
putting
second
the
time
things
is not
together.
better.
Put the thing at the bottom and as it completes itself, as you pull up what is presumably the relic. This like almost like 8x11 glass pane, basically, with roundish edges, no longer sharp, no longer could cut you, slightly warm to the touch. Yeah.
8x11's crazy. I love it.
And the town
You
will-
hold up a piece of paper. We're in water. It's soggy.
As soon as Diana gets it, she's gonna start swimming
Yeah.
up.
As you immediately
From the like the
As you go to swim up, water pushes you away, not down, like away from the surface, just away from something, as something with extreme force has moved you backwards.
From the lake bottom, I just squat myself. And I look up and I see Tayana above me, and
Yeah.
she's like swimming up, and I just launch myself upwards
Yeah.
with leap.
As you launch yourself upwards, grab Taeyon as you
As you just feel
break
yourself
the water.
torpedoing through the water.
Yeah.
As we
As you guys are up in the air, you can see
Oh,
something in the water causing these giant ripples to as it's
Oh,
moving through the water.
crap. Hold on a minute.
Before the ripples sink and disappear.
So we're getting some airtime. Get a picture of the of that.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
I
And
also get a selfie of
Not
this in
even
the
a
air.
second later, straight from underneath you guys, a giant mouth, and claps around you guys.
Oh no.
As you guys are submerged in darkness and a very uncomfortable
Yep.
mouth.
Is it like slimy, wet?
Yes,
Is it?
yes, gross.
Oh, gross.
As you guys can immediately see, you feel yourselves beginning to fall.
Oh shit! I like put my hands out and I just go grab onto me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
as
As you
it-
grab onto a tooth and one of the edges of the mouth, as you just grip into it, as you see blood pouring out of it. Yeah.
Gross.
As you guys impact into the water again.
Point in its mouth. What are we in its mouth? What is this thing?
A serpent. Come on. How have you not put this together
I
yet?
don't like that.
I climb with us up in the mouth
Yeah.
until I get to where the front of the mouth is, and
Yeah.
like maybe like rays of light kind of peek through.
Mm-hmm.
I just go.
Yeah, you can feel yourselves occasionally jerk in a different direction.
Okay.
You're gonna run as fast as you can back to the city. Get as many cops away from here as you can.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
You'll know when. And I'm just going to grab the teeth, like the fangs,
Yeah.
and go my hands up into the gums until I hit bone. And I'm going to plant my feet on the bottom of the mouth, and I'm just going to fully try to push its mouth open.
Make a strength check.
I would
may
love
add
to make a
super
strength check, please. Thank you. And what'd you say?
You may add super strength. It's a...
Woo! Yes. It is a sustained strength check, yeah. My super strength is already boosted, so I have that. I'm running low on connect points.
Tiana, if you're underwater, you should grab onto something.
Yeah.
Because water would start flooding in.
Yeah.
Me, grab onto me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just doing math real fast. Should still be a +9, yeah. It's okay, and I have 1 hero point left, so if I really need it. I really need it.
Again,
I'm
you
a
did that
fucking
shit.
legend. 29.
Nice.
Because that's a 10
Plus
on the
10.
die,
You
plus
rip
10.
into the gums, bleeding blood of this creature pouring down your body as you press open, crouching down, and open up the jaws of the beast. As it does so, water immediately gets pouring in at the sheer speed of this creature through the water. Eventually, Kane makes it large enough that you could probably get out with your super speed.
Yeah, as I will try.
As you, and immediately, as you do so, you get out of the mouth and you spin to the side. You're stuck in a vortex of like water for a second, just from the beast itself.
The size of it, yeah.
As it turns around, you can see very briefly this creature. It is a long, basilisk almost as serpent. It has shiny, shimmering blue, scintillating scales that have hints of greens and purple in them. It has large streaks of red maroon lines that go down it. Its fins flay out kind of like feathers as it does so. On this side of its body, because you can just see the side of the face, it has 3 eyes, which are this yellow color with fish-like pupils in it. And it has large fangs that are currently surrounding Kane. As you make your way up, I assume, and out, and try to leave. Make a swim check.
As I'm gonna keep its mouth open as long as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mark that off.
As it's just kind of like thrashing in the water. Like 2 is not good.
Oh my god.
As the beast isn't going after you by any means and stopping you from getting to the surface, but purely it thrashing around is causing you to
like,
literally spin around. You don't know
water.
which way is up.
I'm going to try and just like literally. I don't have any inclination that I can actually move it. Kane is going to try and just convince it to move by pulling its like jaw in one way to make it go, ow, ow, what the fuck are you doing? Just like, because I have no leverage, I can't make it move. I just want to convince it to move by just hurting it.
Yeah.
As I just want to try to move it.
As you try to careen it towards, away from...
Just away from where we just were.
Yeah. As it goes with insane speed.
Yeah.
As Tiana, I'm gonna make a attack roll to hit.
Shit. Please don't die.
27.
Yes, that hits.
Let me double check
For
that.
the love of God. Anna, please don't let Tiana die here. You haven't been hurt yet, so it's...
No, I'm fine.
That'd be one hell of a way to go.
You didn't have your phones on you, did you?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but like, we got
Phones are
waterproof.
waterproof.
We got waterproof cases.
Yeah, phones have been
I
waterproof
paid extra money for an OtterBox.
Yeah, phones have been like waterproof for like 10 years at this point.
Sorry, I'm trying to finish.
Water resistant. At a certain depth, no phone is waterproof.
That's right.
But with certain cases, they do become waterproof. So I mean,
And we're heroes.
and we're
good
heroes.
cases.
Got the cases.
We're not idiots. We're not idiots.
We're
Yeah,
heroes
like
on
this,
an
for example,
island.
this is like a 3 or 4 year old phone. At
Yeah, 27.
5 meters, this does not stop water.
Tough to say.
Yes.
I don't have a hero point.
Yeah, you're cooked.
16.
16.
Oh, that's not bad though.
That wasn't bad at all.
Fail
So
by
it starts
30.
at 15.
What's up?
Starts at 15.
Starts at 15.
And then add modifier.
It'll be a worms. Fail by 10 or more.
10 more?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
2. And it's lethal, I imagine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
as
so that
literally
means
as it's
super
leaving,
200.
the tail of it just you in the water as you go flying through
Yeah.
the water. As
No,
you
you're
just
also staggered.
get crushed against it.
10 or more on lethal?
Yeah, you're staggered.
Okay.
Wow.
But that's okay. You only need move actions.
Yeah, that's fair.
A swim check is only
yeah.
a swim check is a move action.
Yeah.
So.
Then I will keep trying to swim.
Yeah, as you start making your way up, you feel your body feels like shit. And you're probably gonna be bruised on most of that side of your body as you just got battered with it.
Yeah, but at least it kind of pushed me away from it.
Yeah,
It did,
It
yeah.
did, yeah. It's literally just thrashing. It can't really attack right now.
Yeah.
As you swim up out of the water, take a deep breath in, try not to suffocate. As you start swimming towards the edge of the water. As Kane, what would you like to do?
I lean back and kind of pull on its gums again as I push my feet out and I pull my hands in to try and kind of like give it an underbite as I'm going to try to convince it to just go up.
Okay.
I just want you to go up.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if that works or not. Kane's just doing shit.
Diplomacy check.
It doesn't go up, but it does move in a direction.
I'm
and
hoping
then
that
very,
it'll break out of the water is what I'm hoping.
yeah, very quickly you see that it's trying to bash its face against the side of the lake.
That's fine.
It's not fine for you.
Oh,
It'll be fine.
Don't hurt me.
I mean, definitely good.
It's a very fast creature.
Though if it bashes its face against the wall, you got a good chance to get out.
Yeah, as I see that it's like running towards like the sand of the lake wall. Like as it gets closer and closer, I am going to just like drop with my hands, and from like the bone ridge of the bottom of its mouth, I'm going to leap out of its mouth when we get close to the edge of the lake, so that I can hopefully, because it would technically be shallower here the closer we get to the edge, I'm going to hopefully just launch myself out of the water.
Okay,
from its
then
mouth.
I need you to make a toughness save for the strike.
Yeah, that's okay.
And no, it's not below your impervious.
What's up?
No, it's not below
it's
your
not below
impervious.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it is kinetic energy because I'm getting slammed. So reduce whatever it is by 5.
Okay.
Whatever,
Yep. Yep.
and then I add +8 to that because I'm not injured. Damn it! And the dice roll.
Getting staged up a lot. It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. 21.
Fail. Just really fail.
Nice.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. As it you into the side of the lake. As
I
you
launch
let go,
myself out.
Yeah, you upwards. As you exit out of the lake. As you can see Tayana crawling onto the shore. Yeah, dying.
Vomiting up seawater.
Yeah,
Water,
literally.
Lake water, yeah.
Lake water,
Lake
yeah.
water, yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Land next to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just grab her and I fucking run. I just jump again. I don't wait.
Leave it there.
We just need to get away. We just need to think for a second, okay? We just need to think, man. As I like jump us away, I jump us several hundred feet away, and then land back on the
Yeah,
ground.
as Fiona still has in her arms the...
Maybe this will do something. I don't know. I don't know what to do with
You
this.
have some sort of connection to this thing.
Yeah,
just
I
like
know.
put power through it or something.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I don't have electricity. I do have fire. Maybe fire.
Are you dumb?
Ah! Browning!
I turn back and look back towards the lake.
Yeah, so try to
Put my hands up as I get ready for it to break out of the water. I mean, we're several hundred feet away,
Yeah, I
so
was
we
gonna
haven't.
say, what is it gonna do? Grow
Beach
legs?
itself?
Yeah.
If it's a snake, maybe it slithers. I don't fucking know. I just get ready. I just get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying I will try to put heat through the tablets to see if it'll do anything.
As you put heat into the tablet, it begins to glow bright, hot, white, or red, orange, but nothing.
Okay, I mean it takes heat. It doesn't melt. It's
Okay. Anything from the water?
okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this.
You can still hear like the moving of rapids and the ground a little bit quaking, but not.
Okay. All right. I pull up the buzz app. I click the hero one. I go to report, and I go into it, and I go, fuck, I can't focus right now. I get you, and I just go, there's somewhere on here's a kaiju button. Click the kaiju button. Click it now. Okay. We're fucked, man. We're fucked. Click the kaiju button. I think you like click it and it just goes, are you sure it's a kaiju? Yes, for sure.
Is it larger than several like story stall? Yes.
Stop it. Is this a Captain Gold level threat? Probably not.
Yeah.
Dial it down.
Please mark all attributes that it has: fangs, wings, claws.
Is big.
Is it alien, terrestrial, or eldritch in origin? Why does this matter? It's freaking out.
As it were the kaiju emergency alert system.
Yeah.
Literally, I think that's just what this is. I was just fucking clicking it.
I had to look that up.
I was like, that's so funny.
It was the United Scroll level ability in Illyrium.
What kaiju?
Emergency alert system. Yeah.
That's so
Kaiju
funny.
Named
emergency
after
alert
Pacific
system.
Rim.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, I love it. Anyways,
I love Pacific Rim.
same.
That's so
Such a
good.
sucker for
That
it.
first movie's just so fucking cool.
Legitimately,
watch
my
it.
family has a answer we give for if we ever go to like get on a game show and have to answer somebody's favorite movie, and mine is Pacific Rim.
That's
So
funny.
true.
It used to be for fucking years because Big Robot and Big Monster.
Big robot and big monster. I
What
know.
do you mean used to be? What do you mean used to be?
I
said, what do you? I'm so sorry. I severely poked Eli's eye out.
Stroking Eli afterwards is so much worse.
Okay, stroking my face. Gotta clarify.
Okay.
I'm not that lucky. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Fire's not doing
You guys
anything
make
to
the
it.
report successfully.
Fire's not doing anything to it, just making it glow really hot.
Okay. So you can stop then.
I stopped a while ago.
We're gonna watch this until other important, like, powerful heroes get here.
Yeah.
Who do we call? Do we call Hope? Do we get Hope to get Hope fix this?
Probably.
Hope fix this is crazy.
He's stressed out. He doesn't know what to do about a kaiju yet.
Probably a Hope thing. We're not in Marcainne. Literally anywhere but
I
Klein.
go onto the Buzz app and I click like speech to text and I just go, if there are any Hope heroes in Mexico right now, we got a kaiju and Lake Texas. I was
We
bad.
text our agent, our representative down here.
Call either Raul or
Yeah, I'll call Raul.
You call Raul, I'm gonna call Tori. Come on, pick up!
As Raul picks up and goes, early morning?
A giant
I heard
serpent.
that you all were out.
Okay, sorry.
with
Important
the
thing. A
police.
giant serpentine beast is in the lake.
Okay.
It is running
How
amok.
did it get in the lake?
It was there. We think we all know.
It was
I
always
do not
there!
think that it's possible.
The
I feel like we would have
cultists.
known.
There were cultists there.
Okay.
Well, we already got the cultists.
Yeah, we got the cultists, except for perhaps the leader.
As Tori picks up, as she goes, "Good morning. Is everything okay?"
No. We got a kaiju.
Oh.
Full giant serpent. What do we do
Actively
about
right
that?
now, why are you calling me?
I need to know who we can contact because we can't handle this.
Mexico should probably have its own things if you contact your agent there.
Okay, we're doing that. You don't have any phone numbers of anyone.
Is it actively destroying things?
It's stuck in the lake. It's there and it's huge. Wait, stop. I take a picture and I saw him.
Yeah, we're taking.
I like jump up into the air, take a picture as you could just see the fucking like shadow of the
No, you
serpent.
can't.
Oh no!
No.
Is that deep of a lake?
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
I take a picture of the lake and I fall back down. And then I go into my edit app and I draw vaguely how big the serpent is, and then I go, it's about that big.
Okay. But it's not actively destroying anything.
No.
So then it doesn't constitute as an emergency, so we can't really call for other heroes right now. Do you know what happened? Why were you guys at the lake?
We've been investigating. I sent you an email about it. It's fine.
Okay. I just woke up. I will read
No,
it.
you're okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry. I don't want to come off as risky.
It's okay.
It's fine. Anyway.
Or shoot us.
Anyway, you're right. It is okay. Just
Are
so
there
you
any
know this is
citizens
happening.
nearby? Is anybody in danger immediately?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it can leave the lake or not.
Okay. Then keep an eye on that.
And
Contact
evacuated the
your
area.
agent with Mexico. They will call
Electris is
your-
doing it. Okay. Thank you. Have a good morning. Sorry. Enjoy your
Of
breakfast.
course,
Like
call me if you need anything.
I've already hung up.
Yeah.
I go to the edge of the lake.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least we evacuated the area.
You don't see any more ripples in the water or anything.
Pick up a rock, like a big rock. I toss it to the middle, like.
I feel like going in there's a bad idea.
We're not going in the lake.
But I mean, we can't see this. I mean, if we even go in the lake, we can't see us there.
We wait a while until like authorities show back up and like. I imagine the Mexico government is
Yes.
alerted when the kaiju button gets pressed.
Yeah. As people loosen over,
the best people to deal with this would be
a lot of
Argel.
backup heroes that are here. No one who's
One of the
insanely
best
strong
people to
by
deal
any
with this would
means.
be Argel.
That's funny.
I mean, yeah, kaiju v kaiju.
You
when
become
you have
the
the water.
lake.
As the entirety of the area is closed off, as all of the roads towards the lake right now are currently being blocked off. As you guys are questioned by police for a while, mostly Tayana. As you guys are asked, okay, what were you guys investigating? And they're like, how did this lead to kaiju in the lake? They seem to be very confused about the whole kaiju thing.
We seem to be very confused about the whole kaiju thing too.
There have never been any reports of any large creature
Being in this area.
not in the sense that like they don't believe you and they're like, what, you're making shit up. No, they fully believe you. That's why they're confused.
Yeah, that's why everybody's confused.
Yeah.
Where did the kaiju come from?
Like shaking hands
Yeah.
that like I have like splinters of like bone and like
Bone pit.
no from its fangs and just like a little bit of like blood still staining my clothes.
As immediately people are coming out and taking those and putting them into
Yeah, sample. They're like, you get there's the blood and the vials on your body. Yeah.
for testing.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. It's important shit.
kaiju.
Okay, kaiju. Okay. Oh. Yes.
That's not how I thought this trip was gonna go.
For me, I didn't even think that this situation was going to lead with kaiju.
The cops do ask you about the
Tablet.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. What do I tell them?
Found it at the bottom of the lake. We were planning on holding on to it for further hero investigation.
Yeah.
We are
That's
convinced
good.
it is not safe for normal people to hold.
Yeah, that.
Cool.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You guys can say anything.
That's
Like,
true.
they're
Everyone,
at-
all of that's true. Though.
That is
they're
actually true.
At your understanding of things.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Just to be sure, I put my hand on one of their shoulders, and in Spanish, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. We're here to help.
They confiscate it.
You guys are thrown in prison. Actually, you're never coming back to the campaign.
Counterpoint. 29
No.
diplomacy.
Go fuck yourself.
By evidence of Kane just goes, tell him it did this to me.
Yeah.
Nobody touches the fucking tap.
Yeah, Stanley's the only one. Like, she's death gripping it though, because she doesn't know what this is.
As eventually, Kane, you were brought to the hospital. With Tayana, you were permitted to come as a visitor. So you want her to
Yes.
be there.
You're not leaving my site till we're back in the States. Like,
No.
sorry.
Eventually, Raul does visit you guys at the hospital, and you guys go over everything so that he's able to report it properly.
Yeah.
He mentions to you guys that the Mexican government has been brought on this, and they are going to be trying to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah.
They appreciate for you guys finding this, and he lets you guys know that they were not aware that this was a thing.
It could happen.
That was happening,
But
apparently.
we did good here.
Like,
We explained the
actively.
whole plot too, and like the
Yeah,
idea to bring
yeah.
back Tenochtitlan, and like,
Yeah.
we explained everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcainne was supposed to be grounded to Earth.
No.
We're not Marcainne.
I guess you're not.
True.
Crazy shit happens.
As
Also, I don't think that was a
Um,
Morgan.
Probably not.
the doctors expressed to you that
That's fair.
the other man who had been brought in, who had similar afflictions as Sunny, has seemed to have gotten better pretty rapidly. They expect, Sunny, that within 24 hours you will probably be back to your
Actual age.
age.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure Trinity had actually just pulled a fucking like a banger move and just
Base.
permanently aged me 5 years. I was like, wow, that sounds like a real me moment right there.
Good luck hiding your identity.
A child.
Just
Oh
for
my
the war.
god. Yeah, true.
What can I say?
As they do say that to you, they
I
have
hooked one of the doctors.
they say that since it is magic, they don't know what they're dealing with. The other man who was afflicted also has no idea what the fuck any of this was.
Was he just kidnapped?
Yeah. The doctors can't divulge much more than that, but they do express that he was taken against his will, and was brought here for, they assume, sacrifice.
Yeah, perhaps.
With all the Aztec theming.
Yeah.
It seemed like they have no idea. They literally
And the main
magic.
bitch got away.
Yes.
I shakily like put my hand out to fist bump you. I just go, "Hey, Lackers, you know what that means? We changed the future.
Yeah, I guess.
That's badass.
Oh my god.
That's so sick."
I still feel like vomiting. Not even from exhaustion. I just feel like vomiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, I think we're going to rest and then just go back. Because today's Wednesday and then tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty reasonable to not be doing hero work tomorrow.
But they need us.
I don't think they need us that
They
bad.
need us.
Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. I don't
You
think
can,
you are.
you can take off. I'm gonna work.
Okay.
They
You have problems.
They need us.
You have problems.
Yeah. As
I pass out.
Yeah.
tomorrow is Thursday.
Yes.
Our final day.
Very early in the morning, you are reverted back to your normal self.
I am dancing. I am jubilant. I've never been so happy. Yeah. Kane thinks this is the greatest thing ever.
You do have to cut your hair and your
Amazing.
your
Yeah.
beard, but yeah.
I go into all my shit, and for the first time ever, Kane actually shaves because he has something to shave. No, I don't cut myself. I was gonna say I cut myself, but no, I don't. I just anyway.
Kane's been doing this
You
for
gained
years.
7 points.
That's so funny.
That was really funny. Like, eventually, there are a lot of people who want to talk to you regarding the incident. You guys are sent back on the plane Thursday night into Friday morning.
Yeah.
As you guys fly back to Marcainne.
Okay.
You guys are sent reports and reading reports about what happened. Tiana being needed to translate most of them.
Yeah.
There is no evidence of a kaiju.
He left? He just disappeared?
Maybe it went back to dormancy.
1 second. Alright, welcome back. Nothing important happened. Nothing important.
Lawrence was just playing ads again.
What can I
We
say?
had an ad break.
We're not sponsored, so we
Alrighty. As you guys head your way back, you guys land just before lunch on Friday. You guys have been getting messages from your friends, mostly regarding whatever the fuck happened. There has been a lack of messages from Kane since the event, and no clarifications or follow-up questions have been answered from him.
And I haven't answered much because I'm a little frazzled still.
15 text messages in a block were sent all at once.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have received a text saying that we're okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
did assure that.
And then
Okay,
we're on
you've
our
got
way
messages on a few different platforms. Buzz, text,
Yeah.
Email.
email, a lot of email.
Wrote us a letter.
MySpace.
Microsoft
yeah.
Teams.
Yeah, you've got a Teams call scheduled.
We're gonna kill Victor when we get back.
Eventually, your guys' plane lands as you guys hop off the plane into the airport. As Tori Moreno is there to meet you guys. Okay, hi, welcome back. How was your guys' trip?
Eventful.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, eventful. No, it was good. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot, but it was enjoyable.
I don't have the tools to cut my hair properly, so my hair's still past my shoulders now.
You could have paid for a barber. Okay, yeah, dope.
Cut my hair cut before I go home.
I got you.
I've read everything
No.
regarding what happened.
Yes.
I know that there were quite a few news stories on it, but for the most part, the Mexican government is trying to keep this under wraps, which is unfortunate for you guys because you guys aren't.
Yeah, we can't really. Yeah, no, makes sense.
But they do say that should it ever become public news, that you guys will be publicly known to have helped out with it.
Oh, okay.
That being said, the other things that you guys did in regards to the attacks
Investigation leading up to
previously
them,
in the
yeah.
investigation are public, and you
that's
guys
awesome.
have been getting notification or notability for it.
That's excellent.
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm just glad we were able to stop whatever was going on.
Yeah.
That lady could just teleport. She That's so unfair. It's so broken. That's like she should get anywhere whenever she wants. She can always get away from people. She can always. It's the best mobility in the game. Sorry.
Crazy.
What's without that scene?
Fourth wall breaking.
It seemed
Troy
like
pulls out
the
a
short
gun.
range, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Probably though.
The same what?
Seems
Short
short range. She
Probably
never
should-
went
probably
more than
should.
eyesight, realistically.
No, except for the time that she
The
left.
last one, you don't know where she went.
That is
But
true,
it
that's
could have
true.
been just out of your
Out of eyesight, and she fucking ran.
Yep.
And then just like bam, teleport
yeah.
over and over again.
That's how fucking hard I was hitting her. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea to run.
Yeah. So yeah, no. Oh.
By the way, did you guys still have the tablet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in a bag covered in
My
cloth,
backpack, yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's in an evidence bag. It's sealed up.
Yeah.
But duct tape around it.
As
I was in my 20s for a minute there.
that is in the reports. They said everything should have turned back though.
It did. Yeah. Except for his hand.
I just like do one of these.
I wasn't gonna comment on it, just in case. It's
I'm gonna
like
chop it off. I don't want to be seen like this.
Yeah.
We're dressed as Kane and Tayana,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've just got a beanie, like my beanie over my hair.
Anything eventful happening here while we're done?
Nothing particularly. In regards to
Quality.
quality,
Yeah.
yes.
That's good to hear.
Obviously, hero fights every now and then. Rising Star's been up to some stuff. We had a bit of gang and criminal activity in Quality Hills, but nothing too outside of the usual. Yeah, we think territorial disputes. It's mostly coming up out of the 13th Ward, but it happens usually about once a year. It gets really bad. But
Hey, how can by the way we go about doing? Because I know heroes don't patrol in 13th Ward, but like, can we apply to do occasional patrols there?
you guys don't have to apply for anything, but if that's something you guys want to do, I can absolutely set it up.
What do you mean we don't have to apply for anything?
Your agent typically applies to you for things.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But yeah, if being and doing work in the 13th Ward, what you guys want to do, Klein always needs people to work there. It's just typically people don't.
I'm willing to. I don't know about the rest of the quality team,
For
but
the most part, we aren't. We're hard pressed to find news crews that go down there.
That's okay. That's not why I want to go to 13th
Meaning you
Ward.
guys won't get any publicity for it, but we can still say that you're doing work there, and you guys can still do the work, which is, yes, like I said, we're always looking for people down there. There are some pretty serious gangs that we know about in the area, and on top of that, some pretty like serious unsupervised criminals.
Yeah, I don't really know if quality
villains down there that we can't.
Yeah.
I don't really know if quality team should do too much in 13th Ward because I'm the only one that can really safely be down there all the time.
Yeah, no, I can get shot pretty easily.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are not. Granted, the speed of you guys, it's probably fine, but we can't offer paramedics instantaneously.
Yes.
Not just if you guys get hurt, if
Other
anyone
people get hurt.
does.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
There's
So
not even a clinic at
if
13th
you
Ward.
start some kind of engagement and somebody is shot as a consequence, you guys legally will probably be fine. I just don't want that on your conscience. So
That'd be
Yeah.
fair.
I'm still we'll talk about applying me up for a few patrol routes,
Of
just every now and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope your guys' trip went really well, though.
It was
I know you guys are probably shaking up the whole thing, but
a little bit, but it's been a couple of days. It was really weird. Oh, big snake.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the currency exchange real fast.
Mhm.
I'll go to the currency exchange and I'm gonna exchange just thousands and thousands of pesos into US dollars. Comes out to about $700. Like after they take their cut because currency exchanges all take a cut, a substantial one.
yeah,
Once they take their cut, it's left at about 700.
nice.
Because Kane really was focused on this entirely. Like I think like originally my idea was to have it be 700 and then they take their cut and it's 500, but
Sure.
we didn't do anything besides this, so I don't. Yeah, I think it's at 700.
That's
If you're okay with that, sorry.
I'll
basically
probably about
lost
$500.
$250.
Yeah. Nah. Okay. I'm going to go rest. I think. I don't know. I'm a little strict. We should probably meet up with the others actually.
I think
Yeah.
this is a smart idea.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
right.
drive you guys to the train station.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
As you guys get in the car, and you're driven to the train station. Eventually, you go back.
Do you think I should keep my hair long?
I think it looks pretty good.
I don't know. I'll think about it. Sorry.
You're good. As,
We'll text the others. Hey, can we meet?
What day is this?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, sure. I get off of work about 5 p.m.
Fridays.
As you guys pull up to the 12th Ward train station,
Nice.
I'm there with a cardboard sign that is upside down saying "Sup, nerds."
So based. Genuinely so based. I walk up and I look pretty grim, and I got my head down, and I walk forward to you, and I just drop my bags and I just hug Jed, and I'm just like, I don't want to go back to Mexico anytime soon.
It's okay, buddy. I hugged you back. I didn't want to go in the first place.
I got you some cool stuff.
You better have.
Okay.
A human femur.
No, I don't think
Use
they
this as a torch.
I don't think they'd let me get that on the plane.
I have some magic ash that I think makes my hands immune to fire.
Bro, you got that magic ash, dude.
Oh
Crazy.
yeah, Morena would have spoken to you about the
Tablet
thing that you recovered. Yeah.
Yeah.
As she just expressed that, like, hey, since it is a magical artifact, we probably need to have it registered by Klein.
But I'm
obviously, you guys are, as is your guys' investigation, you guys want to keep doing it. They're not sure how useful it will be to have it in Mexico or in Marcainne.
Yeah.
But they do need to have it registered and to go through testing to make sure you're not carrying around, like, I don't know, in a radiated, like
bombing. Yeah.
Wow, this glass glows. I wonder what that's for. It's a uranium
Cancer.
glass. Yeah. it's just uranium. Like
but she expresses that that you can just drop it off in 4th Ward at some point.
Yeah, I will.
You need a hug?
I'm gonna do some testing. No, I'm fine.
You sure? You sure?
No, I'm fine. I'm just very shaken up a little bit. Being in the mouth of a giant serpent is not exactly the thing you want to do. I felt like I was in front of a giant frog.
It's crazy.
it's crazy.
That's a reasonable time to feel fear. At big snakes and frogs, supposedly.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
it apparently just disappeared. We don't know where it went.
Yeah, no one can find it.
That's weird.
It's probably magic.
Yeah.
Probably magic. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. We should wait for the others to get here. We'll just hang out. We'll hang out and chat for a while.
Yeah.
Tiana just kind of futzing with it, still trying to figure out how to do anything with this thing.
Yeah.
You guys come with me to a barber shop. I get my hair cut back to how to what it was.
Yeah.
So it's just again shaggy curls on my head, but now it's shaggy curls that I can keep under a bun.
Mark off $20 for your thing.
I got you.
Wow.
Wow.
You would.
Like, that's cost money. Unless you have professional haircut.
You have $20 haircut.
$20.
Oh, I'll just put the PowerPoints.
I've got Jerry rigging, let's go!
Jerry rigged the fucking buzz got his head.
Oh, gross.
I got a pocket knife.
Yeah, and we wait for everybody to become available.
Yep. As you guys
later
head to
in
the
the day.
hideout.
Yeah. Shoot the shit. What'd you bring me back?
I bring back like a metal dart, a tile that has like Aztec like designs and shit on it that I took out of the dungeon. I sit that down. I pull out a bunch of Mexican snacks, whatever they would have let me get through customs.
Yeah.
I set those down. Yeah, I brought a fruit with me, but then TSA tackled me, so no fruit.
That's so true.
So real.
I'd like to think you're
It
like.
hurt the TSA agent more than me, but
yeah. He had to go to the hospital.
Whale time. I expected to hear about where these came from. I saw some pictures.
Yeah.
I think your phone was fucked.
What's up?
You like took a picture somewhere and it was just nothing.
Oh no, that was just darkness. That was just magical darkness. Oh my god, we faced magic. Real magic. I know, but you have to believe us. It was real magic. Just show him the rock. Show him the thing.
Yeah, I pull out the glass tablet. This thing was allowing somebody to age an entire island?
I show you pictures of
unage
me
an entire island?
as a 22-year-old man. It aged me.
2 points for magic.
Okay, there we go.
Points, Jet. I can't fight that at the moment.
What? We get to 5 points and you're convinced?
I was going for 3, but sure, let's go with 5.
Damn it. Okay, all right. But still, yeah. I imagine you two arrived by this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What the fuck was all that
Are
about?
you
Are you
guys
guys okay?
good?
Yeah, we vomit
Word
everything that
vomit.
happens.
Explain everything. Just go. I'm not doing anything. And like eventually, I get to a point where I go. But I have questions for you.
Okay.
You rushed into that fight, and she was aging a person to death,
Yes, I recall. I was there.
and you stopped her. How? You put your hands between her and the guy, and you stopped it.
I don't know. I don't know what I did.
How'd you even know to do that?
I don't know. In the moment, I was just like, I need to stop it. So I tried to stop it, and I don't know.
I do not bring up, because it's not my business, and you told me not to. I do not bring up any of Tayana's connections to this. I don't mention any of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how it even mildly worked.
Tayana's got power of friendship shit. It's crazy.
I don't know. That's.
Anyway, here are pictures of me as a 22-year-old.
That's crazy.
You look good. Don't grow a beard.
Yeah, but I really want a beard.
I don't think it looks good for you.
I can't believe I aged 5 years without ever shaving, and this is what I had. That sucks.
Yeah, but your hair grew out really well.
Maybe you wait till you're 22 and then try again.
I guess.
I mean, we were apparently able to change the future, so maybe that changes it.
Oh, we learned you can change the future.
And it's called free will.
That's a good point.
No, I don't mean to demean it. I don't mean
No, it's fine. You've already demeaned it. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One prove free will. It does prove that we might.
It was a
have free will.
knee-jerk reaction.
It's true. It does prove that we might have free will, and that's kind of based.
Yeah.
I
And hey, means even if you're put in impossible situations, you can change it. It's helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try doing whatever I did to the thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
How do you? I mean, do I just?
What's been going on here?
just patrols.
Yeah.
Heard about some gang violence.
Yeah, some of that stuff happened.
Did you beat some guys up?
Nope. You guys have been doing nothing.
No. We weren't there for
It's
that.
been pretty quiet, for at least us. Rising Star's been doing a lot, though.
So you've been busy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I'm happy to be home. I'm glad that like there's some time until we. Oh, did you get the did you get like the pistons working and like the train stuff set up?
I know my dad got some new weed.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've got
It's alright, man.
I did a little bit of work. It's just
To be fair,
no, it's
two
okay.
things.
Whatever.
Two things that I did work on while we were gone is I was making the door jammers the whole time.
Oh, nice. I'm really doing that.
And Victor's gonna step back. Can you stand still real quick? Victor's gonna hold
Wait, what's
back
happening?
a punch and just and punch you.
Oh yeah, roll for
he's
it.
boosted.
What's the damage bonus?
The damage bonus is 3.
3. It doesn't break my impervious.
Does
But
a 19 hit?
19 does hit. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does nothing.
I still think it sucks though. As
But as it hits, it initially doesn't feel like anything, and then as if it was like a twofold attack.
I think it does just like knock me to my ass because I can't absorb it, right? So I just boom and like land on the ground. Oh,
I learned how to amplify the sound of my punch to essentially do an actually
that's
strong punch.
so
Damn.
cool.
I'm still.
I'm not
You
playing
can
slap.
fuck a guy up with that. Oh my god! You can fuck a guy up. I like pick up a sheet of metal and I just go hit this. Everyone, cover your ears.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Does it? I mean, I imagine it like dents it a little bit.
Would it be like a fish shaped
so
dent or more of just a?
It's a blast.
Yeah.
I'll say it's like nice.
I think you can see literal like ripples in it,
That's
like where it
cool
stands
as
in
hell.
because it's sound waves. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I've been working on something, but I can't do it really in here. I've been trying to work on my movement problem just a little bit.
You can point to the other side of the broken bridge.
Oh yeah.
There's also the rebar that I put up if there's
too?
something.
We got
I'm
options.
going to try. So I have 2 different vines on my arms now,
Mm-hmm.
and what they do is they just curl around here and then they brace onto my back, specifically so I'm not pulling my arm out of my socket when I do this. I'm going to try to swing with the
As
power.
you latch a vine onto the rebar, as you pull up and swing yourself forward across the bridge.
Holy shit, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was kind of the inspiration. They had me read a bunch of old comics, and
They is Coach Watson.
yeah, they just Coach Watson, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
He seems like the comic book type.
I haven't really showed Coach Watson my thing yet.
You
I
should.
kinda
He'd
just
love it.
practice it on my own.
Yeah,
I
he
should
might tell you
probably
not to
learn
punch people.
somebody.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know. What's up?
I tried to punch their coat leader like 4 times and I missed every time.
How do you miss?
Yeah, you're just a terrible shot. Like
I'm
you're.
really bad at punching people.
And you can like slow your own time. Like it's.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I don't know why the fuck I said sorry. That fucking Lawrence just fully Lawrence.
I am also.
You're a speedster. How do you miss people?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, to be fair, when you're moving fast, sometimes you just miss.
I'm also really bad
Yeah.
at hitting people, so.
No, I'm
Just
not
hit the
doing
hands.
it.
I'm not gonna move them. They're still. Are you serious?
I'm trying to go fast.
Run it back one more time.
Okay.
Kane like steps outside for a minute. Like he takes a while. I come back and I just go.
Nice shot.
We're gonna teach you how to punch. We're gonna teach you how to punch.
I'm not very good at it, alright?
I'd like to think he didn't even
I
ripple
make
from it.
a blade of fire and I go, see this? I can go, woo, that's way easier.
You don't want to hit the torch.
It's fire, don't burn yourself. What?
Torch.
Oh yeah, I extinguished my flame. Yeah, it's not very long. I can make it longer, I think.
No, I know. It's just torch.
Yeah.
No fire indoors. We don't have a door yet.
Except
Yeah, so not indoors, huh?
Yeah.
I got you on
And I do feel kind of bad. I just didn't want to work on it without you.
No, that's good. I really had hoped you might because I don't know what I'm doing, but
With what?
setting up the training station and
Yes, yeah.
the Kane supercharge station.
Yeah.
So,
Also, one of the forklifts may or may not be kind of stuck in the mud at the moment.
I walk out. I go
Yeah.
fucking
Wait.
get the forklift out of the mud.
I tried to move one of the pistons and it didn't
That's
work.
fine. The axle's like completely covered in it. Like
It's what covered in mud.
it, Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. It was my fault in the first place. So I just shrink down to the like a regular sized towel as I just. I'm shorter than normal. I have managed to get myself to a shorter than usual.
Hey, I
What?
said nothing happened.
Oh yeah,
You're a
obviously I've been practicing.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
It's nothing big. I haven't broken a foot. Broken under a foot.
Haven't got a new power specifically.
Oh, you guys want to see something cool that I taught myself how to do?
Yes.
Just like watching Captain Gold footage, I boost my super strength, just a little bit, as I just out across the swamp. Ooh, I might have to do
I saw
something.
that,
What can I say? Super breath. As I just use super breath out across like the marsh and just like make a bunch of like water just like ripple out across the whole thing. And I think like I knocked down like a dead tree.
Yep.
Damn.
wow.
That's farther I can skip. Stones. Shit.
But maybe
That sounds-
it's not
that's
combat
not good.
ready just
Try
yet.
not to
My
use all.
lungs get so big when I do that. I
Alright,
just like
hang
lay
on,
down.
get ready.
Oh, it feels a lot better.
I'm sorry we were gone for so long and that we had to push back the mission on the...
It's all good. I've been trying to make around 15 of them, so.
That's awesome. How many, do you have them all done?
Do I have them all done?
It's been a week. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice, good job.
I planned for 15. It looks like we had enough materials for 18.
Oh, awesome.
Um,
So we should be able to get in every door.
yes,
Yeah, I don't see
hopefully.
why we wouldn't. Yeah.
And then some.
Yep.
There is some other parts that I picked up in the meantime that I'm trying to think of what I might want to make with them.
Laser gun? Sorry, that was just.
I don't think that is within my mechanical capabilities at the moment. Like, there's a difference between door jammer and
definitely,
laser gun.
Absolutely.
Also, aren't laser
two
guns like
steps on
kind
laser.
of deadly and violent?
Aren't regular guns deadly and violent?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's my point. Laser guns are that, but worse. They're lasers. But yeah, you guys have been patrolling, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least our required times.
No,
That's
nobody.
Huh?
A little
No.
bit.
What?
God,
What'd you
I'm
say?
underappreciated in my
I
time.
didn't hear what you said.
He said
Now we're all talking.
little
Little
bit.
bits.
Little
It's not
bit?
as funny when I'm not
I
little.
get it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How many
I get
takes
it. Little
3
small.
apparently?
There's 4 of us.
Damn. I said it 3 times.
Ah.
Damn, can't count according to Jet. It's so funny.
Amazing.
I have to have this dropped off. We got this thing. I don't know what it does. It is supposedly magic artifact.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
A person used it to make me old. They all nearly killed somebody with it. It also, it's not gonna do anything, man. Trust me, I've been poking a lot the last few days.
Smooth like glass, slightly warm to the touch.
It's like obsidian. It's like orange obsidian.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Shatters immediately.
Gotta go release a snake.
Yep.
Magic artifact.
from
under the hideout, just the servant.
we are so fun.
We're so cooked.
How I was supposed to go.
I've got the tickets and get it registered, I guess, since magical artifacts have to be registered.
We're where are we wanting to keep this?
I don't know. I
Or a little alcove
kind
in the
of
wall
want to
back
keep
there.
a hold
I
of-
don't trust that.
We should get a safe.
No, I kind of
Like
want to
a
keep a
handsome-
hold of it.
Just like in your house?
With me, yes. I usually have a bag on me.
Okay, but like,
You just want
why?
to keep it in
Because
your
I
bag
don't
all the time?
Trust. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's probably really easy to take things away from you. You're not
I'm very perceptive.
perceptive, yes, but strong.
Oh, we got to figure out.
I grab it out of your hand. See?
And if someone knows it's in your backpack and they just want to take it,
Or you walk through an alley again and you get your ass handed to you and you
Okay,
feel
but
glass
I don't-
shatter in your back.
well,
I don't think it will shatter. I'm pretty sure it will not
Yeah,
shatter.
this thing's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I break. No, I'm just kidding.
Either way-
we have to go all the way back.
Either way, I'm going to go take it to the fourth ward so it can be registered and investigated. Maybe they'll figure out what it does.
Yeah. In the meantime, we'll talk more about like what it should be done with it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the fact that like maybe you should be the one that has access to it. But I don't think you should carry it around with you.
That's fair. I'm worried about leaving it here, though.
I don't think it should be here. To be fair, this is this is a hideout. This is like people could just walk in here.
You
Yes.
could give it to the Jade Emperor. He might want it.
It would probably want it, but I don't
But then
think we
that
should
would
give
be
it
out
up.
of
Yes.
Talus access.
Don't wrong. Am I going to talk to him about it? Probably. Very likely. But also, I don't know if he's going to have any.
number.
We all have
We
his phone
all
number.
do.
I know, but I have his business cards.
Because you grabbed
Though
it.
the
Yep.
Jade Emperor is probably somebody we should talk to about this.
Yeah, but not let him just have.
No,
this is
definitely
important. I don't know why it's important, but it's important. Maybe I'm just lying to myself, but I think it's important.
I'm pretty sure it's.
I want it to be important. We got in by snake.
Well,
So it better be important.
It was clear, yeah, that, and you said it was used to rapidly age a person.
And almost
town.
bring back the ancient Aztec city of Tenochtitlan, and it was it's like a
Oh,
whole thing.
okay.
It was like a play.
Well, yeah, I don't think you're.
I'm sorry, did I not mention that part? I word vomit again. Yeah, like she could teleport. It was really unfair.
Yeah, that super
part.
broken ability that no one should ever imagine.
I
You
know.
could deflect with that.
what if you could like go through portals, bring people with you? It's such... I have a nosebleed, I die.
In a world where the arbiters
The arbiters exist.
No, none of that's canon. He doesn't say any of that.
Maybe I
Victor's
could,
talking.
before I test it, maybe I could try to do the thing that I did before. Maybe I could just do it. Maybe I could just do it, and it'll work. Maybe I can just do that thing.
Love it.
Okay, but what's gonna happen if you
I
do?
don't know.
Don't
Figure it
miss.
out. Miss? What do you mean miss?
I walk over to
Pardon me.
an
Don't fuck up
oil
real
drum,
bad.
and I set it up, and I set some stuff up on it, and I make a target for you, and I say, everybody behind Teona.
Yeah. Tiana's going to go over. I mean, I have to be near it.
Yeah.
I just have to be near it. I'm going to go up to it, and I'm going to try to time control it. See if that'll do anything.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Tiana's assuming that it has something to do with that, and she's going to try to effectively try to slow down the object's time.
Okay.
Is what she's going to try to do.
As you hold out your hands.
Yeah.
What object did we put up there?
Just like some jump.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, I put a fucking... Well, yeah, because you did the opposite of what she did. Kate puts a clock up there.
Yeah.
Like a ticking clock.
Here, gotcha.
As you hold out your hands even? Yeah, as it...
Just trying to make you a better alarm clock.
Oh wait, does that mean you can slow down objects? Try. Tosses like a small pebble in the air.
Yeah.
Time sense, or time control check.
10.
10?
Yeah.
It's not very good. As
No.
it just...
I don't know. Oh, that gives me a headache.
That's alright.
One more time. Stop. No, I'm joking.
Try to stop my hand, and I like go to karate chop a board.
No.
I karate chop a board
actually
now.
I can't target living creatures.
Oh, it's so
very
funny.
explicitly.
You didn't even try.
No, it is explicitly one
No,
of the
I know.
limitations
Kane's
right
just
now,
being an ass.
Oh, yeah. I did try. It did not work.
There's nothing fucked with this alarm clock.
No, it was
that-
just.
Can anybody do this with it?
Wait, what?
I'm double
Zelda
checking.
has her powers, right?
Yeah. Wait a second.
What interesting tools you have.
Can I see the tablet?
Yeah.
I walk up to the
Yeah.
clock. I
This one's
try to
getting
slow
in the
down time.
The clock is currently in front of Jet, splayed open.
Oh, hey man, what's up? What are
You're
you
trying to see if it
doing?
was broken?
Hey, trying to see if you did anything to it.
Okay.
So far, everything is exactly where I put it. It is getting away.
Wait, I think... No,
Use actual tools.
that
No,
doesn't...
they're all the way over there.
That doesn't...
I have
Victor
to-
takes out their tools.
He's canonically
from...
using a plastic fork and a pencil. You're thinking
Victor
really
takes
hard
out
over
their
there, Taylor.
tools.
What's up?
I don't know, I'm very confused.
Okay.
I start juggling the tablet around. It's Kane's board.
I don't know if you should be doing that with an artifact.
It's my...
I go under the arm. I gotta go.
This is unbelievable.
So
I'm really good at juggling. I was a very lonely kid. I catch it.
Did you just juggle things that were extremely important?
No, I mean, I started with the non-important stuff, got to the important stuff later.
Oh my god.
Hand you back to the tablet.
Okay, I've got a headache from trying to do that, but I have a lot of good things going on in my head now.
Okay. Want to share or can't share?
I don't know. I can share, but I don't know.
Why don't you take some time to think about
Yeah,
that?
I'm trying to think of how to word the thoughts
Take
inside of my
some
head.
time. Anyone? Okay, sorry.
So,
But-
I
Sorry, that was a cough.
am I a speedster?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I feel like
right?
that's an undeniable fact, yeah.
Or am I just doing that?
Doing...
That to what?
slow the
My
shit
body.
down. But uses the ship.
Yeah. Is that what I'm doing?
So then how the hell
Seems
are you
like a
so bad
structure.
at punching people?
So fucking good, Eli. So fucking good.
I love the Teano jet. Constantly shitting on Teano.
How do you suck so fucking much?
How are you still bad?
Also, I've told you guys about my sister's power. She can paralyze people.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
She's she stopping the pausing time on people?
Wait, so if you're like paralyzed by her, do you remember what happens? Or, like,
No, it's just instant stop.
So
holy shit!
Okay, what the fuck? So what about but your dad doesn't have like time. So your dad just has fire.
He just has fire.
But you have fire.
Or maybe he's just making
And?
air go at really fast speed.
Yes.
No, that would be stupid. That'd be
Yeah,
like a
strange that
wind
they've only
blast.
got. I mean, it makes sense. It's probably dominant like mutant genes or whatever. Because my mother also has darkness control. She can make small bubbles of darkness.
That would have been useful in the done.
And I can't do it.
I know. I was just saying it'd be great if you could.
It would have been great.
You could have gotten rid of the darkness.
Probably, yeah, but I can't do that. But no, so maybe I don't know.
Well, it depends. If you guys were saying it's magic, maybe its magical origins could have resisted.
Yeah, because I don't think my mom is magic at all.
That's fair. Yeah, I got this 10,000 lumen flashlight, and apparently it doesn't beat magic.
Wait, can I look?
Just fucking melts your face off. I blind Victor permanently for the rest of the campaign.
It's like,
Well,
sorry,
there
allow me
goes-
to look directly into it.
Ooh, my turn. There goes 2 PowerPoints.
So funny.
So yeah, I don't know what that means. Or at least maybe I can train it now if that's what it is.
Okay, sweet,
Maybe,
yeah.
How do you train?
I don't know. Take a clock and do that and get better at it. I don't know.
I guess that would work, doing it over and over.
Alright, well, you know what? It's a good thing.
It's very tiring, so I don't know.
It's a good thing that we're back. We can stop, we can rest, and thankfully, nothing huge is gonna happen anytime soon.
Sunday.
No, we have a thing to do. Game.
I don't know. What?
Sunday.
We have things to do. We have to get ready.
Sorry, I accidentally
I
forgot.
was just setting Trinity up or
I
something. I don't know. I was
forgot that I
like,
left
you
the
see
TV
news
muted.
broadcast. Okay, fine. It's totally valid. I thought I'd give you something, just like throw
I
you a bone.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you. I love when you guys do that for me. Like
You guys do have Sunday though.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'd like to think
Okay,
that was the end comic on a one panel of a
True.
page.
Yeah,
Nothing bad could happen.
To
Then it just cuts
continued.
to like us sitting there for a panel.
And then you flip over the page and the comic continues.
Crazy.
Okay, I'm going to go drop this off before forward.
Okay.
And go
And
say hi to your
then-
parents.
Oh, I probably should.
Like,
I was
you've
just
been on
gonna go to
vacation.
my
Hey,
job,
you
but
guys,
they would be
you
very
guys haven't
happy
been
to.
home yet. You go
No,
home.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I should.
You go home. Go see your brother. I
Yeah.
miss you.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to go drop this off and then go visit my family.
Yep.
I do not want to
Eat
visit
food.
my family's house.
Before you toss out leftovers, let me know.
Alright, well, we're happy to be back, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we're happy that you guys are back.
I don't want to go to Mexico again for a while. So, next one, you guys. 'Cause I'm not
I
doing
don't have a
that.
passport.
Get one, dude. Come on. Why are you slacking on this?
It's not that bad to get one.
It's like a little bit of paperwork and a couple.
You
I'll
have
pay for
For
it.
the record,
It's like $60.
You do have a social security number? I don't remember.
Unfortunately,
Okay, cool. Well, if you don't have one, you basically can't get one.
I need it to work at my job.
You work at your job
You
at
have
the
a job?
capacity of which that they actually pay you through legal means?
I mean, they put me in the timekeeping system.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm surprised. I didn't think they did that. I thought they just said, "Oh, you're here
Yeah.
for this long. We pay you this much," and just do it. You know, the under the table way where there's no like actual clock.
Oh,
I've had a
no.
couple jobs like that.
Yeah, I
I
figured.
have a job like that.
Yeah, I currently have a job like that.
Yeah, no.
I
I just
$100
request to get paid in cash. Makes it easy.
For how long do you work for $100?
I leave.
Technically,
You guys hear Kane crying on the other side of the door?
We don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
technically, the setup I've got, my manager has a bank account that my money goes into, and she just
Gives you the money.
gives me it in cash.
Oh, that makes sense. But
Alright,
what is your? I don't care actually. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry
Were you
about it.
gonna ask where I keep my money?
No,
Good, because I wasn't gonna tell you.
I don't want to know where your money is yet. I'm not taking our money. Okay. goodbye.
Anyways,
I'm going
Yeah,
to go
I
drop
have
this off. And then
I've got a park I need to start cleaning up again. So.
Yep.
Oh,
I
we
did
should
keep a
put
good
that
eye on it.
on.
Not too many people were living. There was a birthday party, but I worked on that.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Yep. They left a folding table. I
Of
got a new
course they
folding
did.
table.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drop the tablet off at fourth ward.
felt like this was self-evident, but I guess I never said it. I was also sending pictures to Rising Star.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I go home.
Smart.
Yep. We don't have to roleplay it. I just spend time with my family.
Yeah.
I give them all the baubles and stuff that I got from Mexico, like the real touristy crap, that you bring back. And
Does she go
I'm
to
sure.
New Mexico?
You?
What's up?
Do
From
you?
New Mexico?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I've ordered on Amazon. That's so funny, actually. I go to a Dropbox that I sent a package to, and I get some random crap. It's like random New Mexico merch.
Yeah.
I unpackage it and everything, and then I take it with me, and I go, "Hey, look what I got from New Mexico."
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walk in. Your family doesn't seem any the wiser.
Yep.
Yeah. As the rest of you guys go about your dates. Do you say anything to your family?
Not a damn thing.
Nice.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Huh?
Though the next day I'm going to go fucking drop to Amy.
Nice. Yeah. As
that should be
the
on
next
the
day
Yeah.
is Saturday. As you guys all wake up, go about your various things. Anything you guys want to do, or are you guys just preparing for the big day?
Prepping for big day.
Big day.
Are you busy on Saturday?
I gotta go doc because I've been
no.
gone for a while
Cool.
already.
Yeah.
I was already upset.
Hey.
Cool.
So I just
Are we doing a
nondescript.
Kane Supercharge Station?
Yeah.
Based.
Nice.
We are gonna spend Saturday building the Kane Supercharge Station.
Nice. That's gonna take a while to build. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
fine.
get started on it.
Jet has not done any of the
Fuck.
physical movement.
What the fuck?
It's a toque.
Jet's tools.
Shit.
Christ on a crack.
That's a good all-purpose tool right there if I've ever seen one.
An artificer.
It's also a weapon.
Don't you dare! Don't you?
Okay. So you guys will work on that.
Yeah.
You tell Amy about your trip.
Yeah.
She seems greatly confused. Do you tell her about your association with your powers, or the revelation about your powers, maybe?
I will tell her about the revelation about my powers, but not my association.
Okay.
Revelation.
Yeah. To explain why I'm somehow a frictionless speedster,
Mm-hmm.
because the client will be informed about this. Just generally, Tan is not going to hide it.
So you think that your ability is actually time related instead of speed related?
That is what we're thinking right now.
That is pretty major. Klein would want to know about that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them. I have no reason to hide it. If I was trying to hide it, I wouldn't
That
have
means
told
that
you.
your power is probably a lot more coveted than just speedster.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Speedster already one of those coveted powers.
Literally.
Because you could, I mean, theoretically, if it's not magic, work on it and branch it off of that.
It's probably magic, though. That's what we're thinking right now. We don't know for sure, though. It might be something caused by magic. We don't really know. But it's not magic itself. We don't really know. There's a lot of questions because we still really don't fully get where my powers come from.
Interesting. Well, your week was eventful.
Yeah, that's one way to put it for sure. Yeah, so we'll see where that all goes. I've got to go in and talk to my boss now because they were not necessarily mad, but they were upset since I had to go 2 days after I started. So, and maybe they'll actually have a specific task for me now, and I'll have to do that. So that'll be interesting. See what I get to work on.
Yes. I think it's really cool. You're working with the tech guy, right?
Gizmo, very a lot of person, honestly. A lot of personality, as well as Nixie, the robot AI. Apparently, I imagine you heard that it threw itself out the window.
Yeah, something like that.
It seems nice for the most part, but it answers all the questions I have. It just seems a little too curious in some ways.
Yeah, I've always been distrusting of AI, but
I'm not the greatest fan of it either, but
Raza, I
also
would like her.
I have my fears, but also it generally seems pretty well regulated. So
I guess that's fair. It depends where you're at, though.
That is true. That is true. There is that. There is Iraq, so maybe it's not as well regulated as I thought.
Yeah.
But also, it seems like I might regulate it a little bit. I don't know. Keep it in check. I don't know what they do with that because, like, typically they seem like they have pretty good control over their villains, but that one just logistically they don't have control over. So.
Well, I'm gonna head into work, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to head into work as well. So. And we'll walk to the client agency building together.
Yeah. As you guys get halfway to the client agency building, she goes, "I forgot something. Go ahead without me." And she will turn around and walk back.
What's the emeralds, Brazil?
Stealth quickly behind her.
How cracked is Tiana right now is the question, because she's a little jumpy right now.
Up to you.
I'm pretty stealthy. I'm about as stealthy as you can be right now.
I'm stealthier. No, I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't think it's true.
Plus 10?
Yeah, plus 10.
Plus 10? I have plus 10.
You have a plus 10?
Yeah, I'm a dex person.
Plus 10, not dex person.
Anyways.
Plus
But I
fuck
just
you.
I just can neutralize sounds.
Real.
Man.
Yeah, plus 11. But only even small.
Tiana will not follow.
Okay.
Not this time. There's going to be other times we walk to work, and if she does this again, that's when I follow. Right now, Tiana,
There's also another thing that you're smart enough. It's a Saturday.
Does she not have work?
Supposedly she works a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
On
well,
summers.
supposedly.
Or 8 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
On summers.
So she actually didn't have to go to work. She just
wanted to get out of a conversation.
That's
Is that what it
so
was?
funny.
You don't know.
Get dunked on. Oh my god. You're such a loser. You're not cool enough to talk to her.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
She doesn't want to kiss you. I was what? Sorry.
Not even a little. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was still good at work,
Yeah.
and yeah.
As you guys work on that all day, what are you guys doing? You still not gotten confirmation back from the client.
They said about
A week? Yeah.
a week, and it's been
Base?
about.
Over a week.
I'll reach back out to them.
As you send them an email. Later in the day, you get an email back going, "Strange. I don't know how our email didn't reach you. Yes. We wanted to bring you in for a secondary interview."
But you missed it.
That's very funny.
You're stuck.
Oh.
Jericho hacked your email. By hacked your email, grabbed your phone while you're helping a customer, deleted the email.
Oh my god. What can I say? He's prophetic.
Yeah.
By the way, at some point in this week, you would have had to work with Jericho. You were given a bouquet of flowers from Jericho,
Yes.
who would have just been like, "I just want you to know that you're a valued employee here. You're the most valued employee here, actually. I just want you to know that. I got you a little card and a gift card, okay?
That's really kind of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want you to know that it's you and me, okay? That's what they always say. Jericho and Victor. Victor and Jericho, okay. All right, Jericho and Victor, though. Is it?
Yeah, thank you so much. Did you get the sandwiches that I've been putting in the fridge?
I did. You can stop the sandwiches now, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't want you to spend too much money. You're earning a good paycheck, okay? Pays you shit.
Yeah, just and then text Evelyn and be like, "Hey, did Jericho ever stop in your workplace to ask for
Like
a
3
bouquet?"
times a week.
Yeah, like 3 times a week. He hits on my mom a
He
lot.
does what?
Hey, your husband dead yet?
Isn't your
Maybe next time.
isn't your wife married? Or isn't your mom married?
My wife is married to me.
Shut up! I'm gonna become.
Yes.
I'm
The leading line almost every time is, "Hey, is my dad dead yet?" Or I guess it would be your husband.
That's
or
so.
are you guys divorced?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys,
you
you're divorced / is he dead / and let me of other things.
is he in a horrible coma?
Just this pages of this being sent out.
Did he cheat on you?
Yeah.
Has he
Are you
cheated?
gonna cheat on him?
Has
Mom thinks Jericho's the funniest guy ever. She
Okay.
does not get it's real.
Jericho is one of the funniest guys ever.
He is. It is real. It's like half real though.
Yeah.
But it is
It
real.
started out real, but now it's a bit. Like, actually kind of a bit.
Yeah, now it's a bit. Exactly. It started super real, but now it's become a bit.
Yeah.
But also, if she ever goes, no, Jericho, I will go on a date. Immediately gonna take you.
Surprisingly, also another thing. Surprisingly, the
This
person
is in next arc. Briar's parents get divorced because she cheated.
What can they say? I get the best deals in town.
Oh my god. I sent a message. Surprisingly, he was the one that asked about flowers for an employee named Victor. Weird! Exclamation point.
For an employee of the month who he cares so much about.
He said Victor out loud, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is he your boss? Question mark.
Nah, just a family friend. Yes, my boss.
I didn't know.
By the way, it's a $50 gift card.
For where?
He splurges. I definitely think like a better tech store. I think Jericho's aware. I think he gives you. He's aware. He's aware. Of
He's
himself.
been aware.
He gives you a $50 gift card to a better gift store or a tech store, so that you can like buy stuff for like a PC or something. I don't know. Like he gives you $50 gift card to Micro Center.
Yeah. So fucking useless. You can't buy anything for
It could
$50.
be the Industries up in
The industry superstore.
the Industry Superstore up in is it would it be second or first ward? Probably first ward.
I thought it was third and down on the Meridian.
The Meridian, yeah. The Superstore?
No, that is for agencies.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
industries. Okay, I see.
Yeah, then that.
Yeah.
It's definitely to that.
Yeah. Victor is going to try and schedule another interview.
The
Sorry.
disrespect in this household. Oh my god.
Sorry,
In my household that I own.
The one good thing Victor's ever gonna get, and he's gonna squander it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
The one good thing being Jericho.
I'm gonna schedule another interview. I'm also looking, been trying to look up like Klein phones, any information that I can really get about just Klein tech in general to try and study up for that for the next interview.
Yeah.
While also trying to make a website for my portfolio.
There's gotta be like a ton of YouTube tutorials on like, and this is how you hijack your Klein Industries phone. There's probably a bunch of those.
But yeah, just some other stuff that I probably would have been doing.
If you ever venture out YouTube and find Watch No Evil 1999
On YouTube.
I actually go and I
Unvid.
I actually click on his channel, go to the 3 dots and block him. So I don't ever see that again.
Good idea.
Report this ad for being offensive on Google.
Let's not do ads.
Him and his 2 subscribers are gonna kick your ass.
They factually cannot.
Jet shows up.
Who?
No.
Jet.
The fuck is Unvid?
That's fair.
Jet could not kick Victor's
Hey, he's on the
ass.
radio, Jet. You're not safe. He's on the radio.
Oh yeah, he's on AM radio no less. Jet tunes into that shit. I just don't give a shit about his videos.
That's so funny. As eventually Saturday passes, we go to Sunday. As you guys do your Sunday activities, there's a little bit of talk with Tori to clarify everything before the thing tonight.
Yes.
As eventually, legally, Tayana and Paradise, or Lacri's Paradise, you guys are sent to the junkyard for Klein Industries that Victor's dad works at. Illegally, there are 3 other individuals.
For the record, I think as part of our planning for this, we've set up an intended route we're going through the floor,
Yeah.
so that you guys know where to avoid the
Get that
guards
map out,
that are coming with us.
Get that map out.
So-
Get that.
Realistically, unless some funny shit happens, we're following a plan.
So I'm doing the fucking.
I think we've spent like hours doing this.
yes. So we're doing the
A real fucking heist.
I'm doing the
Oh, so it's us 3? It's the trio?
We got this. You're good at stealth. I'm good at stealth. How are you?
I'm good at stealth. Yeah,
You're
I
good at
got a
stealth?
+8.
Yes.
That's
Good.
why you guys are going in.
That's
Yep.
you are.
And
Right?
we
Your
want
point.
2 heroes to be investigating because it looks better.
Yeah.
Awesome. As Alacrius and Paradise walk in,
Paradise specifically.
you guys are approached by one of the security guards. Hello, we were told by Klein that you guys would be here.
Yes.
Yes, that is us.
Yes, we are the two heroes representing the Qual team. My name is Paradise. This is Alacrius. We apologize for the delay. Thank you for being so compliant with us. It means a lot.
I'm not worried. We have a few people who were attacked when the Sealfax infiltrated. You can speak to them if you wish. We'll walk you around them.
Absolutely.
Be in the route.
Dad be able to figure us out?
Probably not.
What do you mean figure us out?
Because your dad knows you're part of Qual team, doesn't he?
Yeah, but at this point he knows that I'm on a team because he knows that I'm Boombox.
Yeah, but can you figure out who the rest of us really are?
I don't know about you guys. He's never met me, so
Yeah,
I'm fucked.
he might be able to. Figure,
Yeah,
I don't think
but
he can figure Paradise out. He
okay,
might be
but
able
the
to figure
thing
me
is,
out.
is that you did say that you were Dropkick Daniel on television, and now you're on.
But there was no
our
clear
team
footage of
with us.
Dropkick Daniel. That was the whole big point of it.
I know. I just.
There was a blurry half.
There was a
of your
blurry
face.
half clip where it was.
Yeah.
The issue is that he would know your hero was Sunny. He wouldn't know you were with Kane.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the whole issue.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
However,
He knows about Jet and Tayana.
But just seeing these people wouldn't put him on high alert. He'd just be like, okay.
No, he
they're
doesn't
doing
necessarily think that.
Yeah.
That's not my issue. My issue is he's gonna know who we are. I don't give a shit if he's on high alert. I give a shit that he's gonna know who we
it.
are.
I think we're cooked either way.
Which,
He probably already does if he does.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
he
Us
does,
talking
he
to him
does.
is not gonna clarify anything.
And also, like, what's he gonna do? I mean, like,
Yeah.
Dox us?
why would he do that?
I mean, he'd probably get kicked out of working for Klein if that's if he does that. Yeah, they probably would just fire him.
And he'd be putting his family in danger.
Does he give a shit about his family?
Probably.
He was the
does.
only. He was the one who kept the kids.
That's
so
fair.
yes,
That's fair. I'm just saying he's a douche. That's all I'm saying.
he is a douche, but he's a douche because he
Oh.
cares a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We will begin the
what's
round.
best for you.
yeah,
You're done.
as you guys get walking through, they open up every section for you guys. They explain to you what it was about, or like what is in here. You guys go through everything. They explain a little bit about what happened during the attack, though not much is known. All of the cameras were down due to Searvax, so true. They have no footage, no recordings of anything.
Yeah, just everything got fried. Yeah. As we're going to take our time slowly, looking through everything, because I imagine even now some of like the hardware is still like some of it hasn't been fully replaced. They probably have the old stuff still here because they're in a junkyard already. I'm going to like particularly take a while looking at the broken stuff, just kind of like looking like I'm investigating, seeing exactly what happened, sort of that. Just making this theatrical, while also just curious. Probably not getting any useful
Yeah,
information.
you guys
gained
lock
out
them
of
in
that stuff.
conversations for a while when you be in rooms, and it's relatively easy on your guys' part.
Yeah.
I just need bluff checks for both of you guys to try and not give anything away about your allies.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, did I really just say meanwhile?
Is that charisma?
Use my one
Just
hero
look up
point.
and smile at me, and then remember what
That's
this
better.
is.
Alright.
Because I'm waiting for your roll, babe.
That's my one hero point gone. Shit.
What the fuck?
Alright. 24.
It's not a trained skill. Good. But I have
yeah, you can just lie.
a 17.
Nice.
Nice.
24 and 17. Really good rolls. As the rest of you guys. What you doing? What are we doing?
All right, so let's. What is our route that we're wanting to do for
Are you doing
this?
from the front or the back?
I don't know.
That's a super die. That's a super pretty die.
Wait, the front or the back?
This side or that side? From the roadside, from not the roadside?
No. The back door to the interior, or the front door to the interior. Through the yard or through the front door?
I would say probably through the yard, considering
we're
there's
used
a
to that.
security guard permanently
Yeah.
on post there.
We couldn't get past him.
Couldn't. Simply
Yeah.
could not.
Yeah, so we go through the yard.
The only way we'll ever be able to get
So you,
past
you
them.
spend one of the jammers on the wall camera.
Okay.
Get like a
Camera
sticky
on.
note and mark down how many cameras we use. Oh, Eli, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys make your way up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then another jammer for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's also a camera above the door, both inside and outside of it.
Then yeah, jammer.
Okay. So you need to put down 3 more jammers to get through the door.
Yep. So we're down 4 jammers in total.
Yes.
Yep. That's why we wanted fuck tons.
As you guys walk in, and immediately, I believe there should be a hallway to your left and your right.
Yes.
Left, right, and straight.
Yeah. So let me see that, and I'll mark cameras for you guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you like a pencil?
Preferably, yes.
If you could do unfilled circles.
If you want a bigger pencil. Not that size matters, of course it's how you use it, but
Yeah, I've gotten some damn good use out of that pencil. A lot of enjoyment.
Stars, guards.
Stars or guards?
stars.
Stars? Rising stars? Rising guards?
Rising guards.
I should probably find some to mark stationary
They're like-
versus moving guards.
Form of surveillance camera.
It's just gargoyle again.
It's just gargoyle. It's gargoyle all the way down. Man. Rising star.
Okay.
Love her.
So each of the big rooms have 2 cameras, each of the major hallway has a camera, and each room has a camera. Yep.
So how many more are we going to need to use?
And where are you on?
Oh my god.
Now, there's good stuff in here. It's a protected facility.
Oh wow.
I can't remember. We talked about this last time, like what we wanted, what rooms we wanted to hit.
Yeah.
I know the advanced experimental ship was one of the rooms.
Yeah, that's one of the most dangerous rooms. It's right next to our office.
Yeah, so prob's not a good idea unless we can.
Well, but it is directly across from the office.
The moving guards is not really a concern for us in this situation.
You guys
We have pretty good control over them.
Yeah.
So the stars we don't have to really worry about.
For the
We should not
split
have to.
hallway, do we need to get each camera that could potentially see us?
What do you mean?
So, these 3 cameras. If we are going to be in this intersection, do we need all 3 jammed to get people through? Okay. That's what I was double checking. So we'll need to do 3 jammers if we want to get to any of the doors.
The worry is how do you get them to there?
Yeah.
Are they like full 360 dome cameras? Means they get the ceiling too.
Well, it's not what that means, actually.
Yeah, they can't get the ceiling.
Oh,
So if you fly along the ceiling,
don't even need to fly.
And we
That
wouldn't
makes
even have
noise.
to worry about guards because gamers don't look up, and all the guards are gamers, of course.
Sticky my ass up there.
Stick your ass. Okay, as you fry each of those.
okay,
How many have we used?
Hold on.
we should be at 7 now.
Yep.
7 used.
7 used.
We just got it. We would have
fair,
been
you-
so fucked
Okay,
if we
and-
only
but-
got 10.
We have
That's why I
access
was like, we won't
to
So I'm glad we have more.
everything except for storage. The
What's the
various
storage?
storage cabinets. They're just storage.
Oh.
Individual storage cabinets. So smaller rooms, likely with specific items in them. That and the there's a camera right in front of the guard's office, but we don't need to. Well, we will need to go in there if we want automobile engine.
Yeah, and each door needs a fryer, a jammer as well.
Yep.
But we're free from cameras.
Well, there's a camera in each room, but yeah.
Yeah.
And they all face towards the doors.
So we only have
But you guys don't know that.
11 left.
Am I good to go use the restroom or am I?
Yep.
I just want to make
Okay, what rooms do we want?
Okay, so storage is off limits. There's mobile tech, which is phones, laptops, etc. Machining, heavy machines from factories, Smart
As
devices.
an idea, could I propose before I get up? In the rooms of... oh no, we didn't know that going into this. Never mind. I was going to say Tiana could have a jammer or two on her that she could place while we're investigating the rooms. I was going to suggest Tiana have at least one on her generally because she can always get you guys out of a pinch.
So do you want one?
Yeah, I'll have one on me.
Okay.
So that means we only have 17. 17.
Yeah.
Where do you place it then?
Because I probably noticed that there's cameras in the rooms, which we're unaware of.
Yes, and they all point towards the doors.
Yeah, Tiana will get rid of the experimental technology room camera.
It's on the ceiling. And you're being constantly watched.
Yeah.
You could put it on the door, but...
It's kind of a waste because they're likely to use it again.
yeah, this is a very difficult task, but
Yeah.
that's because you guys get hella...
We get good shit out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think on that.
Devilish.
Oh, it's so funny though.
No.
So are you jamming something?
No, I do not think so. I think I'll still have one on me just in case it is.
Okay.
I still think it's a wise decision.
You could eventually distract the guy in the fucking camera room.
I could just distract the guy in the
Because
camera room, but then we're on recording.
I mean, but you already are documented going there.
You guys would be if we're. Yeah, but I'm saying, what would me distracting the guy in the camera room do?
Just talking to them about the night, like
What would that do?
There's 2 guards in the camera room.
like have possibly have them facing away from the.
But it's
The live
recording
feed.
it.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, it's recording it, so that wouldn't.
Do they lose the recording if the camera is fried?
Like for that camera, yeah.
Oh, so distracting could actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. As far as I know.
Yeah.
But the problem is, one of the people watching the camera is your dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other problem with that.
Okay, so
So
back to this though. What rooms do we want? Definitely the experimental room. We said that we wanted that.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to get that by having them be in the room with them, because the fear is, oh well, it's directly across from the office. Well, if they're talking to them, they're not going to walk out.
Yeah, there's also a door over here.
Where? I can't see. You're covering Nebula.
That door, that's the office. And 9 is the experimental room.
Oh, so we can go through there.
Yeah. We can enter in for the
Yeah.
office.
Okay. So we're still fine.
Right.
So we definitely want that one.
Oh, the cameras are pointing at the door, though. Meaning,
That's the
if the door opens at all.
Yeah, that's my idea about Tiana or Alacrius distracting them, so that way 1, they're facing away, and 2, we can go up and jam it while they're distracted.
Okay.
Right.
So that way they don't have the recording or anything to watch us in. And we would have to do that fast while that's all happening.
A jammer specifically will freeze the camera at a point in time. Meaning it loses all footage beforehand and it can't take any footage afterwards.
Yep.
So
we have planned out a time, and Kane has like a digital watch that he's
Also-
like super fucking closely watching.
Nice.
He's like resynced it. We've all synced fucking watches.
yeah.
And it's just like once they at a certain time they're gonna go into the office and begin to distract the guards.
Then we'll wait for Hannah to do that.
Yep. No, 100%. What's up?
I
We're gonna keep talking about it.
Victor would have would have
What?
made
Both
us
of you guys
all wear like gloves the entire night, because we're not getting caught by putting our.
Kane buys a
fingerprints on
morph
things.
suit like from
I was gonna
a.
say, you guys should also be wearing your hair into like hairnets.
Yep. And like masks and like. I buy like a morph suit.
These are actual criminals.
Yep. I take the mask and I cut out the eyes and I put my original bike goggles under it, so that like the goggles stick out of the eye sockets.
And I could never see my dad approving of a heist like this.
You tell your dad of what you did, and he's like, "Nice job."
You really are my daughter.
It's just a reveal Tiana scene with the firepower,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like, you robbed a junkyard, that's kind of whatever. Like, you just...
Yeah, it's also a little fucked because my dad just naturally has night vision. So when he's out looking around, it's as if it was daytime. He needs no flashlights.
All right, so we'll wait on Tiana.
Okay.
To
Let's
get
see.
back in.
Well,
let's
we're gonna
find-
keep
let's
talking
find
about
out
the
The
what
plan
rooms-
probably should be, yeah, you guys should figure out what rooms you're gonna do. But the plan should probably be that while Tiana and Evelyn are distracting the guards in the camera room, you guys need to fry as many cameras in as many rooms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we were
actually
going
really
for Friday.
Which you can only do up to 3 at a time because there's 3 of you. Yeah.
Well, we
so-
don't have a lot of things left. We might only want to do 3 rooms,
3 total rooms.
That would be 6 total jammers.
Yeah.
which we have plenty of.
Or if we do a large room.
You see, the thing is that it can't be 3 total people because I effectively cannot reach the ceiling.
That's right,
Not-
because it would make a loud sound.
Yes. Yeah, because
So you can only do 2 at a time. Good point. Good at pointing it out. Take a hit point.
Thank you.
No. I've just carried a fucking step stool around with us. We brought it with us.
That's not going to make you reach the ceiling.
What? A step stool get up to a 10-foot ceiling? How big is the ceiling?
It's rather large. It's not like a house. It's not like this tall.
Oh,
Probably taller.
Yeah.
okay.
Storage facility.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Like a full-on ladder would do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we've got a full-on ladder. We get you one of those little like clampy robot hands.
So we can.
I now have 2.
So we're only doing
hero
2 at a time now,
points.
but that's okay. That doesn't mean that we can't, because you can still jam doors.
I can jam doors. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that we can't still do multiple rooms.
I would just have to do setup.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? If you're opening the doors, you can get those set up while we are like doing cameras, so that we do cameras and immediately run to a room, and you've already got the door set up for us, and we just go through jam, right?
Yeah.
How many rooms do you think we could potentially do in that amount of time?
How many are you wanting to do in the first place?
I don't think any more than 4.
Because it didn't.
Yeah, I really agree. Not more than
And
4.
you could probably get 4. It's just two instances of that. Of 2 of you guys doing it.
Yeah.
It really honestly depends on how long Paradise and Lacrace are able to keep them in.
Ooh, maybe we should think up some questions that Tiana and Paradise would be asking.
Do you remember anything of that night? Do you remember like side effects of being like mind controlled?
Because
Like
this is all gonna be conversations you had. Because there are 2 camera guide rooms, and one of them is walking you guys.
Yeah. And then like
the other one's your dad.
possibly like being like, all right, so you weren't the one who was bugged. That makes sense. What was the person like when they were bugged? Were you able to tell right away, or was this something that took a while? What exactly was the what was the extent of the damages that were caused?
Did you have to replace all of the equipment in this building? Like,
Were there any bombs?
Have you noticed any like software changes to your like systems and everything?
Have there been new surveys in your Microsoft Teams?
Exactly.
Do you mind if we double check your Microsoft Teams?
Pull up your Microsoft Teams over your cameras right now. It's just like those monitors that have the cameras on it. Pull up the Microsoft Teams. We need to look at this.
Okay, then we'll take a quick break while we're waiting for Hannah.
Okay. So,
Alright, as you guys are communicating with your allies, you guys are told that they need you to distract the guard in the camera room.
The 2 guards in the camera room.
There's only one. The one who's guiding you is one of the guards in the camera room.
I mean, then he's gonna go back with us though, so there's gonna be 2 in the camera room. Because the one
So
guiding
he's-
us,
he's
if we want to go visit the camera room, he's gonna be there with us.
Yeah.
So there'll be 2
so-
in the camera room.
But only
That
one
was
of but,
implied.
Yeah.
You have a guide the whole time, yeah.
That's right.
He's not leaving your side.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, but he's going to be more focused on you guys than covering for
That
the
is
other
true,
guy
and then
who
we
did.
can distract the actual camera guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an active and
Which will
then
probably
you guys
be
have
your
inactive,
dad.
deactivated
Yeah.
a camera guy, which is important because you can get him to talk.
Yeah.
He's got information.
Yeah.
Anyway, we
So-
still need to decide
The
3 of
rooms.
the rooms.
So we have the experimental one. We should do the motors one because Pinch wants a motor. And
Yeah,
also
that one
we-
costs 3.
Pin
Also-
also battery, I thought.
That.
He asked for 3 things. Motors room is 7.
Oh, okay. What are some of the easier stuff that he asked for then?
High cell batteries and computer brains would be the easiest from that
Where
bit.
can we get those?
I would imagine computer brains. Would computer brains be from smart devices or mobile tech?
Smart devices and Mobile tech could also be a good option. Experimental probably is where you get like the good stuff. Is what he asked for.
Okay, well then we've already got that listed.
Yeah.
And high cell batteries.
That could be in experimental or vehicles.
And then vehicles also would. Okay, I think vehicles is actually worth it.
Okay, let's do vehicles. And so that's gonna cost 3. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is. Oh, that one also means we have to get the. That one's gonna cost 4.
Because you need
Why?
the hallway.
We need the camera room hallway.
We just don't have. Wait, do we just only do 2 rooms then? I mean, those are the basically the most 2 valuable rooms. The 2 most valuable rooms.
It also means less time doing shit.
Yeah, that does mean less
Which
time.
means that we're.
Oh, that also means we can spend more time in those rooms looking.
That's or that I was gonna say just less time for you to get caught or.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we stop here, but you will have used 13 jammers to get to 2 rooms.
Which 2 rooms?
Motors and experimental tech.
Vehicles and experimental tech.
Yeah,
We're
vehicles.
gonna
And
get out of the vehicles room.
Motors.
Motors.
Are we
and-
gonna pull a fucking car engine out of this?
Well, they might already have stuff like taken out. It's a junkyard,
It is, but
and we brought tool sets. Yeah.
I guess. Kane
Also,
can
worst.
I also
yeah,
technically
also,
did
worst
buy
case scenario is
dismantling
I just
tools,
pinch the
but-
metal and take the thing out.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. It just feels ridiculous carrying a car engine out of this place.
I'm super
So
human.
Sonny can't.
Yeah.
And
I'm
make no noise with it.
Yeah, forget about
And
that.
Victor has
Kane's
dismantling
ridiculous.
tools, so Victor can
Oh,
take things
dude.
apart.
I have also brought
Yeah.
with me. I've also brought with me like hauling straps. So like the stuff that you put in like moving trucks and stuff to hold lots of weight, like just still.
Nice, yeah.
So that I can carry multiple large things on my back and hanging off of me.
Dope.
So that I don't necessarily am. So I'm not just limited by my hands.
Yeah.
Okay. We good with these 2?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, we
The
good with these 2.
experimental tech is like the most important.
Okay. And that means we'll have some of these jammers left over just in case.
Just in cases.
Yes.
Okay.
Casey's the gas station.
Okay.
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 As
You didn't like that one at all.
you guys do your thorough check through each of the rooms before eventually saying that, like, hey, we would like to talk to some of the people. As he brings you into the camera room, the left wall as you guys walk in is fully covered with cameras that cover the entire facility. All of them are currently up, or paused. That's what happens to them. As there is currently a security guard sitting in one of the rolly office chairs. As he spins around to look at you guys and stands up, you recognize this to be Victor's dad.
Yeah.
As it just has a badge that says Valen on it. Yeah.
His
Can I
hits
send
you.
some Moto to see if he just like immediately knows who the fuck we are?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm still like we're still gonna play this straight, but natural 20.
It isn't like he turns around and immediately recognizes you as you guys. He was probably briefed today that the quality team, at least somebody from it, would be coming.
Yeah.
Half expecting his fucking
I was gonna
son.
say probably relieved that Victor isn't here.
It's not. Okay, so we're actually
but
winning
no,
right now.
He knows it's you.
Yeah.
You're not sure if he clocks Evelyn right away.
Yeah, he knows it's me.
As
Though. He's not an
Evelyn,
idiot.
but he knows it's you. As he stands up. Right. Okay. Do you guys know the footage?
That would be
That'd be- yes, that is
preferable,
one thing I
yes.
want to do,
But we also probably would like to just talk and ask what
You
was
guys are
going.
here to talk.
Yeah, we just need to ask questions about like what was going on during the time. Do you remember anything of like the situation that was happening? I know it was several weeks ago, but it was.
I don't remember anything. I thought you guys would have been told that.
Yes, we had, but we were curious as well as do you know exactly what was taken? What is the list of materials and the sort?
Nothing was taken.
Nothing was taken. Okay. What is exactly the amount of stuff that got destroyed?
The number of the cameras were all down. Most of them, actually.
Okay.
Doors were fried. There was a monitor in the main room. You guys probably saw it on the way in. This is replacement. That was completely fried. A number of the wires and electrical circuits around the facility were.
All right. Was any like databases of the sort attacked here? Any information you guys keep digitally? Was it taken?
We lost a lot of footage of the night, but other than that, no.
There isn't any signs of tampering with files and the sort.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Do you know why an AI might have attacked this place, or if it was
Was there
looking for
anything?
something?
Yeah.
I
Would
think
you,
that's your guys' job.
That's fair. We're just curious if there was
had
anything
any-
in the note that could have been listed. Right now, I don't
Yeah, he kind of is an ass fuck.
He hates heroes.
No, for sure.
Yeah, just imagine
I know, which
living
makes
with
him a
him.
bad person, and I
He's a-
hate it.
Yeah, he's a fucking ass.
No, so on the list, you guys have like bullet pointed lists of things you're supposed to ask him. Start asking him questions like what was it like recovering from this? How has this impacted interpersonal relations? Do you find are you still experiencing mood behavior? Stuff to calm him off. Stuff
Maybe
to
don't ask that one, or do who knows?
no, stuff to upset him. You need to distract him.
That's so true.
Well, okay, the thing is that imagine what type of man he is. Imagine how he's already responding, and imagine what would happen if his emotions got pushed up. He could withdraw. So that could get the opposite
Okay,
effect
so
of
don't
what we
go
wanted.
too far. Don't go too far.
What's your relationship with your son?
Alright, Nick's the
Victor
interpersonal-
Valen.
I think like
Listen, ever since the divorce.
he's been going to therapy.
Well, see, ever since the divorce, Victor's been a bitch.
Anya's been a bitch.
He really wants to be the
My ex-wife, Kanaya, has been a bitch.
I think Kane pitched the interpersonal relations question, and you guys all like
Just
oh,
look-
that's a good idea, Kane, and you just scribble it out.
Wow, so thoughtful.
So good.
so good.
Okay, is that all?
I mean, how swift was recovery after the
Yes.
incident? Like,
It was fine. A minimally invasive surgery. That should be on the documentation.
it was, but it just didn't tell anything about anything post hospital.
Because I didn't report anything.
That is fair, and that's what we were checking on to make sure there was nothing else that occurred.
We would have also said to turn to one of the guards and like ask about what did you experience from this person during this time? Were you anywhere near
Oh,
this?
yeah. That's a good question. Yeah. What
Yeah.
what was there anyone who was not mind controlled during the attack?
He gestures to the guard that's been guiding yours around.
Did you notice any behavioral changes or disturbances throughout, or was it pretty much?
Is this towards the other guard? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, no, they just knocked out, went unconscious.
Okay, just incapacitated whenever the bug was placed?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something we've noticed that Xerox has the ability to do.
Yeah, we figured out they weren't dead pretty quickly on, called emergency services, they were shipped off into the ambulances, and
Yes, did anybody here see Xerox's body? Did anybody actually see Xerox? It has the ability
probably the guy at the front, I think.
Okay. Good to know. We'll check up on that after this. So no recollection of what happened. Nobody acted strange during it.
Ask if this place is if all the doors airtight seal whenever they're going through. Yeah.
Are they? Is this place? Is the facility airtight, or is it just? I don't know.
They kind of like look at each other and look back at you. Only some of the closets in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Cervex can get through stuff that isn't airtight.
Yeah.
You should clarify.
Cervex has can disperse into small nanobots, so we were curious to see if there was any area Cervex was not able to reach immediately.
Yeah. No. Our guard that was stationed out in the yard heard a lot of noise the night right before, but outside of that,
Wonder what that was.
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Must have been the wind.
In the Cervex.
Were those I-beams always there?
Okay, this is good information. So, no information was taken. Very obviously, Cervex is seemingly attacked this place to attack this place.
As far as we can tell,
Okay,
we
so-
don't know. But
Yeah, that makes sense, of course.
The final challenge. Ask if you can look at the software of the computer systems in this room.
So basically, look at a different screen on them.
Basically, yeah.
it's a bunch of different.
It's a
monitors.
bunch of
Getting
different
them-
monitors.
getting any
There are a
attention
bunch of
to
different
the screens
software.
is
That's okay.
bad.
Pick a monitor. That's fine. Just even a monitor down.
Why? Because then they're just gonna look at.
Because you're still distracting them longer.
But they're gonna be looking at the screen.
The point
Oh.
is to keep them both facing.
That's right.
the
That's right.
screens,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
As Noah Valen speaks back up. Am I good to get back to my job, please?
How long have we bought with this?
Not
Not long.
Enough for 2 doors?
enough for one of the rooms. Because these are the
Ask the
one's a big
personal
room, right?
questions.
One's a big room, right?
Yeah, one's a big room.
trying to think of the other questions we had prepped for this because I'm not good at this part. That's why I didn't want to do this part. Okay. Great.
Let's see.
I'm just.
You want to try it all?
Yeah, I'm just really bad with the no full stop when it comes to roll. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So they went over the damages. You could ask about if any of the damages caused personal injuries to any of the other staff. And if there were any injuries besides the monitor that was clearly destroyed. How does it seem that the monitor was destroyed?
Yeah, I had an idea for a question
Here,
about that.
go ahead and roll me 2 more bluff checks.
Sure.
And we'll see if you can overcome.
Have you noticed any? Like peculiarities in your?
Natural 20. Or 21.
I got an 11.
11. Okay.
That's the best I can do.
Have you noticed any peculiarities?
What are you guys asking?
Have you asking. We are pretty certain that the bugs on the outside is what is the mind control. You haven't noticed any other lapses of memory in the past time to say if perhaps they're not actually the mind control devices, as if they are some sort of injector, as opposed to the actual mind control device.
The doctors haven't told me anything like that.
Okay. Well, of course.
The Altoids container if you wanted to ask that.
We just aren't absolutely certain about all the technology involved, so I'm just making sure that you haven't had any lapses of memory in the past since the incident occurred. Nothing of that sort, as well as any other sort of side effects, because they were able to pull the device off of you, and I'm very glad that that was able to occur. We're just trying to make sure that there were no other ill side effects undue and unknown to.
You realize the event was 2 weeks ago. You do not have to try and talk me down from it. Are we done? You guys are terrible at this.
Yes, this is just our first time doing it. We're very sorry for taking up your time. I want to apologize for wasting it. Thank you so much for allowing us to come in and investigate.
Show them the bug.
Show them the bug and ask them if this looks familiar.
Yeah.
We have one last thing that we'd like to show you, and then we'll be completely out of your hair. Again,
Tell him to really take his time.
I'll pull up the Altoids. I will not pull it out of the Altoids box. I will just pull it out of the Altoids box in my pocket and pull it out. This is one of the devices. Do you have any recollection of the night of seeing this, or
No?
No, you do not recall it being placed on you. Do you recall how anything got placed on you?
What part of no memory do I?
I'm
you guys
just
not
clarifying.
understand?
We have talked to others, and some of them do remember up until the moment it was placed. That is what we're trying
Yes,
to clarify.
that's exactly what I remember too.
Okay, and you don't remember how it got placed on you or anything of that
No.
sort? You were looking at the monitors at the time?
I was walking around at the time.
You were walking around at the time.
Where were you
Which part of
walking
the
around
facility
at?
were you walking around?
Indoors.
Indoors, of course. Were you near? Do you know which door Sirvax entered through?
We believe the back one, but we're not sure.
Through to the outer
To the
portion? Okay, yes. And so were you near this area? Were you the first mind controlled at that point? Or?
I don't know.
No, that's okay. I'm just asking questions. And how many guards work at this facility on the night?
We usually have 7.
7?
Can give or take 1 or 2.
Okay.
I think only 3 were affected.
3 were affected out of the 7 on that that night?
Yes.
Okay. That is good to know.
What happened to the other 4?
Were the other 4 just left alone? Were they hurt by the
They were not hurt.
electricity? Okay.
It was just me, the one out in the yard, and the one in the front room.
Okay, and all the devices were shorted out at that point, so okay, nobody was hurt from like electricity being zapped out at them or of the sort.
You know this.
I'm just making sure. I'm just double checking. All right, I believe
stories line up. Make sure stories line up.
Yeah, just making sure that everything lines up. You know, you have to make sure that nothing got missed. Somebody said something and then they remember something and then they didn't want to go back on it. That's how a lot of people are. So I just wanted to make sure of that. I believe that is all we have to ask, though. So I appreciate your time.
We'll just do one final lap around the city. We'll do one final lap around the facility, just retracing the steps and then
Going back the opposite way.
Yeah, the opposite.
That'll do the trick. Yeah, because we will do that.
Right. Okay. Fine. As he goes back to his desk.
He's a douche.
Yeah,
Dude's a douche nozzle.
I fold.
He's so mad at me.
Sorry.
So angry at you guys right now.
Because we came to his fucking job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe he can suck it up.
And asked him actually nothing important. Like.
Yeah, factually.
Factually, nothing about
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Your
will.
dad's gonna be so mad at you for no reason.
For no reason.
And you're just
And
gonna have to
knowing
be like,
where
"What
they're
happened,
at,
Dad?"
we will
For
do
no
a
reason.
quick
And
little,
Victor
lap
knows the
around.
reason.
For no
Knowing where they're
reason,
at,
Dad.
we will do like a lap to avoid where they're at. Just
Oh,
check
we got them
everything
an
out.
extra 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, we
off
did.
of that.
That second part, I did pretty good there. We got a little ramble.
No, you cleared just enough time for them to clear out the cameras.
That's what matters.
That's what matters.
Anyways, y'all were waffling really badly.
Yeah.
We got like 15 aids from the other 3. But anyways,
Yeah, I know.
I don't
as
blame you. That seems
it's not an
stressful.
easy
I'm
situation.
stressed out just watching.
as you guys get all
sorry.
of the cameras in the rooms down, as you hear Tayana and Evelyn exit with the other guard. As you guys are now successfully safe, at least in the areas that you want to work in. So
Yeah.
Okay. Are we splitting up to save time, or? Because I think we have to split up to save time.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, Victor's going with one of you guys.
Victor should probably go with
I was
Sunny,
gonna say you should go with me just in case.
because I can disassemble things on my own. I think you're gonna need help from Victor.
I have a multi-tool and super strength, but like it would be
Right,
helpful
that
to.
can
It
get
would be.
things off.
Victor
would
would
be
use
helpful
your
to have someone
multi-tool
who-
better than...
I know.
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm making. So
Yeah.
yeah, you should be with me also in case something happens. Jet's better at getting himself out of something, and I'm better at getting other people out of things. So
And Jet would just be like,
we will
anarchy!
talk to the front desk guy, asking similar questions in this little lab.
yeah, I suggest.
To distract
I
everybody
recommend
else.
Yep.
Victor's dad was really the only one he actually had to distract.
Yeah.
Because he's an NPC that matters. He's a named NPC, which means he can bleed.
I kill your dad. I'm just kidding. So what would you like?
How
us
many
to-
hero points do we get for that one?
what room are you going to?
I should probably do experimental because you'll need to be the one lifting out of the motors room.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you two are in motors. I'm in experimental.
If you find a robot in my room, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Who's doing what again? Sorry, experimental.
I'm experimental. Other
We are
two are
vehicles.
Okay.
vehicles.
Can you point those out where those are on the map for me, please? Thank you.
Vehicles are there.
So with that.
Experimental is there. Apologies that my hand shook so bad.
Yeah.
This is like pinching a part of my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
We'll go ahead and do vehicles first.
Okay.
The big room.
Eli on a
the
supervillain
atrium
arc.
room. As you guys walk in,
Just a
no longer on
fork
camera, you
finger.
shut the door softly behind you using your kinetic absorption. As you guys get in here, you guys got a brief view in here, and so what you've seen so far for putting the cameras up. On the left-hand wall, there is a hanging rack of about 7 or so very, very high-tech, I'm not going to call them experimental, but basically hover bikes that are hanging vertically from the ceiling. There are about 3 cars in here, various portions of disassembled. They are high-tech sports vehicles. You guys have on the back wall large, like 5 racked storage things that have anything from engines to motors to vehicle parts, various. And on the right wall, you have just tires and things and accessories. And around in between everything, there's just various shit. So, what do you guys want to look for?
Sorry, what was the third thing you mentioned?
Tires and accessories?
The one before that. Sorry.
Cars?
So there was the wall of hover bikes or boards.
Ceiling.
Hover bikes.
Hover
like,
bikes.
Like motorcycles that hover.
Then there were 3 disassembled cars, and then you said something else. I forgot.
On the entirety of the back wall, there's 5 racks of just storage
Motors
of
and
motors,
engines.
engines,
Motors and
car
engines.
parts.
That is what I was
Yeah.
missing. Grab a hover bike.
I could make a hover skateboard.
That's not
It is how it works.
okay.
You could buy one for like a lot of money.
I tell you to find motors and engines, like good motors and engines, because pinch specifically, but also we want that too. Like go look for good ones, and point them out to me when you find them.
Good ones being specifically the criteria, good to use, easy to dismantle. Because if something is hard to dismantle, it's gonna take too much.
Well, these are
dismantled.
yeah, these pieces are already dismantled. So
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
telling, but all you gotta do now is find like high power, high quality.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought they were slightly connected to things. It's my bad.
They're like hung on a wall or on a shelf.
No, they're on 5 racks of shelving.
Yeah.
I don't know if Victor can actually do that. I don't think Victor knows anything about cars,
Yeah,
let
definitely.
alone engines.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a flat
Yeah,
intelligence
you can
check.
see which ones aren't objectively damaged. You just have no way to tell how much like horsepower these things have. You have no way to tell if these were recalled things. Yeah.
I'm not used to being the car guy.
You're the car guy.
Eli doesn't know shit about cars.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near cars.
It's okay.
This is why I was trying to suggest
I'm
that
much
you
more
went
of
to
a
vehicles,
unicycle guy.
but you are right on the point that like you wouldn't have been able to move them anyway.
Right, but I could have subbed in place of Victor.
Yeah, but then Victor would have been on his own.
And if
And
you
that-
get caught on your own.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah, I have no stealthy way out.
Okay, so okay, then I tell you to look for just high tech stuff in the vehicles. As what I'm going to do, because I don't have to worry about like the burden of trying to like look past stuff and like I can just pick stuff up. I'm going to like look at like something that I just arbitrarily think that looks strong and powerful, and I'm going to find its pin number for the item. And I'm just going to Google that. I just take a picture and I select text and I Google that pin number for the item.
Yeah.
Kane's very adept at doing this. He can't type very well.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a computer check then.
At that point,
can I make a computer check? Because I'm not trained in it.
Yeah,
Computers,
we
yeah,
agreed
we
that
agreed
since you are
so
under
I
the
can't-
age of 40, you can make a computer
Yes.
check
I can't-
entry.
Base. I couldn't remember.
Yep, that is the ruling for Marcainne.
You know what?
Rachel.
Fuck it. I'm gonna extra effort to give myself a +2 to the skill check.
Can you do that? I thought it was one of your powers.
It's only skill check.
Extra
Any check.
Cool.
Brain blast. Hero point?
I don't have any. I used all mine earlier in the session. Yeah, nothing I can do about
Do
that.
you want
really-
Victor to help?
No, you need to do other stuff. If I whiff, you need to
Okay.
win.
What's your total?
6.
6. Yeah, you have no idea. You're looking at pin numbers and you're finding like how-to manuals, factory documentation, and stuff. Unfortunately, any news articles aren't associated with any kind of VIN numbers or not VIN. Sorry. You know what I mean.
Can I at least get a year on it?
Of the engines.
Yep.
All of them are relatively recent.
You probably want to move somewhere else if they're old.
Yeah.
2022 is the oldest that you can find. Yeah. Well, because remember, cars work in a year ahead.
Yep.
So you find all the way up to 2025.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Then I will take a 2025 big engine.
Yeah.
I just go for big. Kane doesn't know anybody. He has no fucking idea.
It's funny. Well, you should grab a hover bike.
Don't think I'm not going for that.
Real.
That's probably everything I can do though.
Yeah,
Like
I
unironically, a hover bike and like this engine is probably just everything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't I can't imagine how I could lift more than that.
No.
And then I jump up for a hover bike.
And I'm just looking for tech pieces.
Look for inside of the vehicles. Look for like high tech stuff, like built into the consoles, computers, and stuff that might be built into that.
It's gonna be strange to explain how a hover bike went missing when.
The exact day that you guys, all of the cameras were frayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your bike stacked.
2 weeks ago, and they already accounted for everything.
Well, he attacked again.
Without any of the same MO?
Yeah. He's
He
better. He's
evolved.
evolving. He's AI.
An engine they might miss. One of the hover bikes.
I don't
on the
think I'll
wall.
miss a hover bike.
Tori just pulls us into her office and she's like, guys.
One of us starts driving around on a hover bike. Are you starting to see my point?
We're gonna disassemble.
Could you
the
have
hover
brought
bike.
this up before we did things?
I'm sure we.
We were
I'm sure
was
we
stealing a
talked about
hover
this.
bike.
I was joking about the hover bike.
I
Can't steal a hover bike.
Yeah,
An
we can.
engine. They.
An
What do you
engine
mean?
is
I
fine.
physically can. I'm going to.
God
What about?
damn it!
Yeah, he can't. Like, it's not gonna make sound. I don't know how I stopped that.
We're just-
No,
Roll
you can-
common sense, DC 5.
We're not gonna be driving around on a hover
No.
bike.
That's
We're
not-
gonna disassemble it.
No!
Sell it to Pinch.
What's up?
Sell it to Pinch.
We could
No!
get so much money if we sold it to Pinch.
That is true. We could sell it to Pinch for pretty good cash.
God.
That is true.
Okay, but also hear me out.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with another motor though?
Okay, hear me out. We electronics launder. We sell it to Pinch and buy it back at a lower rate.
Oh my god.
Or buy it back at a higher rate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a higher rate.
I'm just clarifying some things.
Alright,
that if we steal a hover bike,
Fucking roll for it.
it is suspicious as fuck. Because a motor, they might not notice
Did
a
you
motor
beat
going
that
missing.
DC5 common sense check?
Actually, it was DC 12. And yes, with a 16 on the die, Kane does not steal a hover bike.
I'm so sad. Anyways.
So am I.
What, do you want to
man,
steal
Game over. We're all arrested.
Oh, and it's
Yeah,
so
we can
interesting that now these door
They're gonna
jammers.
miss it on the fucking wall.
Who cares? How are they gonna know it's
Because
us?
we were the
It
heroes.
doesn't matter! You're heroes! What are they gonna do? Accuse
Okay.
you?
Okay, if there were any other circumstances other than his fucking dad, yes, we'd be fine.
My fuck.
Okay.
Okay, if it wasn't for his fucking
Walk out
dad,
the
we'd
car
be
engine?
fine.
No, since I'm not getting the bike, I'm going to get two
Car engines?
two large 2025 car engines and a small motor because
Yeah, I'm looking for technological like accessories like inside the cars and like inside like any like machinery that
Yeah,
would.
you hop inside one of the cars. It is a sports vehicle and the nicest quality I don't think Victor's ever seen in person. Everything is black letter seats. Everything is granted not on LED lit up or has the capability of being so.
Or we just take the car.
There's like 3 digital screens in here. This is clearly some kind of self-driving car. Like it is nice. This is also convertible. It's just not on to be able to do that. But
So this is a fully intact car.
no. So
No, okay,
most
okay.
is so no. It's probably gutted.
Okay,
if you know what
okay,
that
I see.
means. Yes.
I was like, how the fuck did they get this in here?
They.
What's probably there is like a garage on the outside of this here that's like sealed.
I wasn't gonna think that. No, they
Just disassemble
build
and put them back in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's a storage facility. It's not so.
Yeah.
It's
So even a
kind
junk-
of a junkyard.
Partially. The outside
but
is a junkyard.
It's also used for seeing if they can get stuff to work. Put back together. They have engineers that come in on the week. Yeah.
To work on things, tamper
Yes.
on them, make them work.
So
yeah.
deassemble and reassemble. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's completely gutted. It just I don't know why they would have taken apart the interior.
No, it doesn't make
This
sense.
this seems like the kind of place where they pull from a larger yard that's probably in like 13.
Yeah.
And
But
try and
by the
fix
way,
that.
the doors between rooms aren't like an interior
No, they're
door.
big doors.
There's double doors
Yeah.
like
Okay,
with
okay.
bars and
Yeah, they're like storage facility doors.
yeah.
Double
This
doors.
yeah,
and
this isn't
wide.
a regular building. I don't know why we keep thinking it's a house.
because we're in a house.
I guess.
We need to play in a storage unit.
Anyways.
Let's go get
Go.
more.
No, getting one of those, if this table wasn't so big, it'd be kind of cool.
Why do you guys keep driving to our storage unit for 6 hours on the weekends?
Stop! Leave!
Please, I need
That was very funny.
My mind went to fucking dumb.
Roll for something.
That's I
Silence
roll
of the
for.
Look for the right tech stuff.
Okay.
You're looking for like, well, yeah,
Find a sports car.
Well,
Is
yeah,
it-
no, but
Vehicles
what
are-
exactly are you looking for? Because like I can't really let you roll and get random shit.
Yeah.
A roll
We
for
are in a
random
vehicle
shit.
room.
I'm looking for gosh, because I was initially looking for like interior like accessories, like the electronic parts inside of the cars.
Those are not bad.
You see 3 screens.
Fuck yeah, we're stealing those.
We're stealing those.
Because
We'll take
If
them.
they're screens, they might have computers. Like,
We're
Yeah, they
taking
definitely have
them.
computers.
Hey, 3 new monitors.
Fuck, this is also very clear a smart driving car. It might have an AI in it.
Ahead and roll me a. Yeah, sure.
that makes sense.
Go ahead and take a -2 penalty because it's a car and
You're not a car.
yeah.
This doesn't change anything mechanically. You do have my multi-tools. My multi-tool, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
You do not. receive the notice
What
penalty for
check again?
improper tools.
fair point. -3.
Disable device.
Okay. 24.
Very good.
Yeah. With the -2 penalty.
Yep.
Nice.
It would have been a 26.
Yeah,
I rolled an
as,
18 on the die.
you managed to get the like large dash off as you pull that out, and you see behind here all of the electronics behind everything, including the steering wheel, as well as all of the wires that connect the 3 monitors, as well as like the brain behind them and some of the computing processes. What do you want?
Yeah.
Processor, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anything that looks in here, quote unquote, anything similar to computer brains that Pinch is talking about, no. Then taking some of the I know processors was one of them. What was
Steering wheel, processors,
The screens.
You can take the screens too.
I want to take the screens
Yeah,
and
you
the
grab all
screens.
3 screens and the wires and the stuff that makes it go. Yeah. There were a few things that you just have to cut for time.
Yeah, but
nothing
I
that
do
you
eventually
can't solder back together.
Yeah, something I just try to close real quick and make it look as normal as possible.
Well, minus the screens missing, but
That's irrelevant. That was never there.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah, a car with screens in it?
I do want you guys to explain to me really quickly, so I can understand like an engine or two going missing, but maybe that's just like inventory mess ups. A whole hover bike going missing would get noticed. Absolutely. That's
The
not
screens out of their very advanced car.
The screens of the very advanced car aren't an inventory issue. So I'm just saying Kane could take a hover bike.
Fuck it, Kane, you want to hover bike? Go
It's
take
too
it.
late.
Okay,
No,
it's
you
too
can
late to
take
take
it,
the
you
hover
can
bike.
No, fuck you. You made me roll for it. Now I'm sad.
Okay, so then should we
Never
take
gonna-
the screens
we could have
then?
disabled it and like built
You
like
already
cool
rolled
tech
for
with
it.
it. It's such advanced stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
rolled
not
for
very
it pre and then
good.
just
And
asked.
we have been planning
I
this.
know what you're worried about. I'm just saying
just
it's
take
no
it.
big deal.
Just take it. This is
So
a
then
me
do we
enemy
need
that
to
is
take the
I'm
screen?
just
Klein
pointing out
agency.
the hypocrisy.
That's fair. That's fair. You're right.
You're right.
Take
I
the
just-
hover-
You
take the
guys
hover
do
bike,
need
do it.
screens for your setup and the
We do.
the thing, the hideout.
Take the hover bike. Do
We
it.
just need more computing power too, which is like what you're stealing. So,
Are we sure we
Yeah.
want to?
Like,
This
do
could
it,
get
I
us
dare
caught.
what?
This could.
Yeah, the whole thing is that this would be probably as much as noticeable as the hover bike.
As the hover bike, yeah.
Because how the fuck are they gonna misinventory 3 screens inside
Out of their
their
high-tech
smart
car.
car?
Yeah, so if I take a lot of the processing stuff, we would have a lot of technology, and they likely would not notice that.
Yeah, you rip all
Yeah,
the,
not for a while at
rip
least.
all the
Oh no!
processors
If you
off.
get the
and
screens,
keep
you can get all
The
of
sc-
them.
yeah, the-
Just-
they
Yeah,
don't
then
know
just
stuff
sure.
like
Why don't I leave the screens?
Yeah.
We'll just take the
We can buy screens for cheap. Yeah, leave the
Yeah.
screens
off of Pinch.
Pinch,
Yeah.
Or fucking
Just- or just
or
a tech
just
store.
Best Buy.
Yeah, you can buy screens really cheap.
The last Best Buy.
Alrighty.
Then
Okay.
I'm gonna further gut this car.
Yeah. As you grab all of the wires and shit out, as Boombox just has a culmination of wires.
I have 2 large engines and I have 2 large engines slung over my shoulders and my other arm holding like a baby. I'm holding a small motor.
like a scooter
You
bike.
see Victor looking
A
at this
motorcycle
pile
bike,
with
a
like
motorcycle engine.
a weird
Uh,
sense of
maybe, I
greed
don't
in
know.
their eye,
Just
in
ignore
his
it.
eyes.
As Jet, we go to you.
Whee!
As you walk into the experimental room.
They got an alien in a tube in there.
The experimental room is not lit up. You already know this. You managed to get the camera deactivated anyways. I assume you guys have some kind of flashlight on you.
Easy.
Minus Kane's 10,000 linear flash.
I don't even have that on me. It is at home.
Like a liability.
Yes, 100%.
Or hear me out. You take it and just like as we're fleeing, just down each hallway we run down.
Yeah, the guards. You just like when the
Shotgun!
guards catch you.
Shotgun!
I set it to the flashing mode and I just give someone a seizure. Like,
They're not an epileptic. They just have a
Okay,
seizure.
okay, but to be fair, that would actually do something against
then-
my dad.
And then while we're out,
Because
He
he's
is
photosensitive.
He has light sensitivity.
okay,
Um,
hear me out. We blast Carmel dancing as well, and Victor can use their powers.
Anyways, as you get in here, you flick on the lights, or do you just use your flashlight?
Just use a flashlight.
Okay, sorry. I don't know why I was assuming.
It's probably taped to my head like a headlamp.
There are a number of tables in here. It's not really even like storage devices.
Yeah.
There are a number of boxes under all the tables, like literally just cardboard boxes. Some of them are plastic bins. Everything in here is labeled with a variety of do not touch or do not turn on. There are a number of automaton bodies in here. There are a number of drones, high-tech robotics. Drones are specifically flying things. There are a number of high-tech robotics. There's one that looks like a spider, like land crawler of some kind. There are a variety of some that look like weapons and some that don't look like weapons but are weapons. Yeah. So do you want to go there?
government doesn't want you to know about.
This is the shit the government doesn't want me to know about.
And Jet is elated. But I think automaton bodies are probably bust. I can't see if anything, unless we want finer motor control, but if we want finer motor control, just go with drones.
These automaton bodies probably are AIs. AI drones, basically.
Yeah.
Also, so are the drones, probably.
Want me to get you some?
I don't think we need weapons. I don't think we need weapons. So probably drones.
Okay.
Going for drones.
Going for drones.
I probably have when I am full-sized, a small duffel bag with me, as well as my backpack. I do want to specifically... Do I want to specifically grab the spider?
Spider.
There's a spider drone.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Spider ram crawler.
It's pretty good. Oh.
I think... I think I'm going to find the most common drone they have. Just one.
Yeah, the drones aren't like this big, by the way. They're like, like top of the line drone. Okay.
Small duffel bag. Get one of those, and then I think should I just gut the spider drone and take the guts?
Yeah.
Or you could take it.
Right. But that,
How big is the spider?
That's
Fill
hover.
up the duffel bag, but you could carry the other drone in your hands.
Right.
But they probably noticed
But that's
stuff
spider.
going
That's
on.
singular.
And also,
spider
if you
in
turned small at any point, you probably wouldn't be able to carry it. It's not because it's too
Same
heavy,
strength.
but
Yeah,
Same strength.
yeah, but you don't have the arm reach to really be carrying it anymore.
It's a duffel bag.
Two of them, like you said, one could go in the duffel bag, and the other you could just carry in your
this
hands.
is just a drone.
You should be able to grab it on like a sheet of metal, or like a corner of metal, or
And if
something.
nothing else, I just nest it through like the duffel bag straps and carry it that way. It's just only one can fit inside the duffel bag. Not the
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck Evil over because he's not one turning into the size of a fly, and two not
not yet.
took the extra to not kill himself.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't want to
remember,
fucking die.
It's expensive.
Remember cyber brain, computer brain. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
Remember to try to find
So
one
you
of
can
those.
find like a computer in your too.
Any of the drones could have a computer brain. Any of the automaton bodies could have a computer brain. The spider might even have a computer brain. You don't know.
If you see a small automaton, just snatch it.
No small automatons. They're all
No
humanoid-ish size.
small batons.
That's okay.
I think
What?
It's okay. Kane just wants a robot.
You could take a
we're
human-sized
already,
robot.
we are already taking a lot of risks.
You
No,
guys
we're
are just
not.
taking no risks.
We
This
haven't.
entire Eli's stress.
Victor
Okay.
took.
To be fair, the more risk we take, the more likely they're actually to give a shit that we did anything.
True.
So if we took everything that could raise a question,
That'd be a problem.
that'd be a problem.
if someone
Taking
just took
one
I think
problem is less
if
likely to cause
anybody's
us
gonna take,
problems.
if anybody's to take risks here, it should be the person in the most valuable room.
Okay, but
You
also
convinced
consider
me.
the
The
fact.
spider drone is in the duffel bag.
Also
I'm gonna try
consider-
to gut two
Okay,
basic.
as you go to lift up and you're able to lift up, but it's heavy. It's made out of some kind of thick kind of metal. It has a
That's actually just valuable.
yeah, it has like a three boxed like thorax kind of a large screen on the front of where the face would be, and these large limbs that like coalesce to like almost a drill shape that you can fit into the duffel
Before I
bag.
pick it up, I'm just gonna kind of like peek in between the three portions.
It's
make sure
completely flat. Like there's nothing.
smooth.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, that's cool as
It's a
shit.
Klein.
Sleek,
Yes.
duffled it,
Doubled.
duffled, and then I think I'm gonna try and gut one of the standard drones. Make it look normal from the outside. Take innards.
Did you get all the innards out of it?
And
Including a little computer brain. You don't know how powerful it is, but
Fuck do you mean? And
God, you can carry a fucking human-sized robot. That's easy shit.
So
you want a robot? You come into this room next time.
also one of the
There
things
is no
that
next time.
we fail to realize is that we're putting the jammers everywhere. Anything that becomes of notice will immediately draw attention to the rest of the stuff that's there. Like, I feel like once the ball starts rolling, it's immediately going to
Right,
spiral.
but they're
out of
gonna
con-
notice the.
They're gonna notice them.
Sometimes we leave the jammers on them.
Right.
Yeah, we
I
take
guess
them
it's-
off.
Yeah,
Okay.
you put them on it.
We
Click
get
it,
we
and then
get the
you take
shit
it off.
out, and then Jet comes back through and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, they're not like they stay there and keep it off. You click it, it turns it off, and then it's off.
Right? You press it to the thing, click it, fries the jammer, but it fries the camera. Does it leave anything behind?
Yeah, because you don't stick it to it, right? You just
It doesn't have to.
You have to touch it to it.
Yeah, but you don't leave it there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay.
We
Yeah,
would leave
so
physical
that's not
evidence
even
all
stress,
over
yeah.
the place, and
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
we would have
would've
been
noticed.
fucked a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. So
When I
that's
say stick the jammer, I mean you have to like
touch it too.
Yeah, literally touch. Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's
like
it's
click
a
a
tap
mouse
and
on
jam.
it.
I
Yeah.
tap your,
Okay.
I tap your finger with the jammer.
I
This is fried, and so is
I
that.
only
That'd
realized
be the
this.
worst. That'd be the worst infiltration device ever.
Well, yeah,
You
and
leave
that's
it
what I'm
on a
saying.
device, yeah.
I only realized this today,
That's crazy,
like,
yeah.
this session. But before I was like, wow, are we really just dumb enough to leave these things? Like I just thought we were being dumb, like criminals.
But
I'd like to
be
do
fair,
Apple Pay at the
I
gas
had
station.
originally thought
Oh,
it
no.
was more possible to take it off because our original, what Jet and I always did was just go over, take one camera out, clear out this area, and then leave, which would give us time to go back and collect it.
Yeah.
So
But no, that's not what we
same.
do. I am happy with gutting a drone and taking a spider. And I leave.
As you trudge your way out with like the weight of the world on your shoulder, as you two get to the back door, as Jet makes his way over sluggishly to you, dragging a duffel bag on the floor.
dragging.
Yes, he says, "Rough, it's heavy. Your shoulder hurts."
I switch him. I give him the motor. I take the duffel bag.
Yeah. Oh, that's heavy.
Oh, I'm surprised.
And then shrinking, I'm going to be peeking out to make sure the guard is outdoor guard is out of our way.
You don't see them as you guys walk out and then immediately dip into one of the alleyways in the center, and make your way over the wall.
As a couple blocks away, we will meet them.
That's Eli. Ever since people started talking, my heart's been fucking pounding.
Okay, guys, what did you
Not
guys...
been this awake all week.
Okay, I think
Good
we
job,
went
guys.
relatively unnoticed. Your dad's...
An asshole.
Yeah, he definitely recognized me.
That makes sense. You guys are my close friends, and then I told him I was joining a superhero team, and yeah.
Out of curiosity, this isn't like me trying to be mean or anything. Why did you tell him?
Well, I didn't want to have to hide everything all the time because I knew it would be really hard to explain if I was just
Oh, you want to take the go check?
out really late.
Okay, let's go.
Fine.
Yeah, let's leave.
Biggest hole we have, I'm not risking shit.
That's fine.
Yeah,
we want to go to...
we
do we have anything that we need to take the pinch? We could probably find them.
No, not really, not yet. We'll take it to him later.
Okay, so we
You
want
guys
to
can always go to Jet's.
Yeah, let's just go there.
That's front.
We haul ass.
Well, yeah, as you guys make your way over to the hideout, as you guys start unloading the shit that you guys got, you put all of the new wires and tech stuff from the drone and the car into your wires bin. One of the few ones you keep inside so it doesn't get absolutely destroyed.
Yep.
As you guys set down the two engines and pull out the spider.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Yeah, it's not how you found it. You pull open the legs and stand it up.
Okay, so if this thing works, is there a chance they can turn it on and see us?
Probably. Well, that's why we're not gonna.
Kick it over and start prying it open. I'm gonna make sure this thing's off.
I put
just
duct
do it
tape over all the
haphazardly.
lenses on it.
I'm
What?
I
careful.
put duct tape over
No,
all the
you
lenses on
aren't.
it.
There's
So-
only one lens, which is the screen on the front. You don't know if there's other ones.
Well, I'm gonna look very closely to try and find more.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
Roll a search check.
help Jet try to open up the.
Yes.
I'm making sure it's
Can you help
off.
me on that?
What?
No, I'm just going to look separately.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
4.
You would have to help.
Okay, but I cannot.
What?
Whoops.
4?
Add 2.
6.
Big
You
screen.
keep doing it.
Natural 1. This is my 3rd natural 1 this session.
It's like Hannah's 7th natural 20.
It wasn't a natural 20.
I'm joking because you've forgotten so many.
Yeah, you failed like 4 this session, I think.
What I'm doing, I'm popping it open just to make sure
I also-
shit's disconnected, shit's off.
How are you popping it open? There's nothing to get under.
Yeah, there's not like there's panels or anything.
Nothing? Not a single scene.
Nothing. No.
Jesus Christ!
This is clearly some kind of high. You guys were in the experimental section and you grabbed the thing. I just don't know what you want me to tell you.
Hey, give me one of the jammers.
So cool.
You want to use a jammer on this thing?
Well,
I
yeah,
get to wake up and look at us and say hi, and maybe bite our hands.
I just want to see.
Bite with
By your
what?
hand?
Look, maybe it's like a
You're aware it's not an
thing.
actual spider, right, Eli?
I'm well aware
Okay.
of that fact.
I mean,
Jet's just
yeah,
scared.
It's like
I took the
it's
big
like,
one.
it's completely seamless.
But
Maybe
if
it's
you
like
if you fry it, it's going to like fry the internals of it and like make it unusable.
Your jammer's likely not.
Yeah, well.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, no, we already established that like it's not strong enough to do like high tech stuff.
Right, I guess. Yeah.
The best I'm hoping for is that it can open it up.
Sure. I guess you could try.
Sure.
Yeah. Give you mine back.
You just like
How many
sit
did we
down with
use
the
in
jammer.
that night?
That total of
13.
13. And a
About to be
14.
14.
We're about to try.
14 as soon as it fries it.
Do I just press this button?
No, the other one, right next to it.
Why are there two buttons on
You set it on it first and then press.
Yep.
Can I do it? I want to do it.
I put my like.
it? Why are there two buttons on it?
The other button
trying to
plays
find a
soothing
spot,
jazz.
realizing, damn, this thing sounds the same all the way through. There's no like big chunk anywhere. The fuck is this thing?
You
Dense is what it is.
You press one of the buttons whenever you press it on to connect it, and then the other one just to send the shock.
Strange.
Yeah.
So what we do?
I'm trying to see if we can fry
There
it
is
over
no
there.
optimal spot, so just let it rip.
Right on its back.
The jammer provides a surge of electricity.
Fuck.
In most objects, most ordinary objects, this would fry it. In this case, it kind of temporarily powers it. Very weakly. But as the screen you guys can see under the covering that you wrapped it up with lights up. As it's just black right now, and then it shows a KLEIN as the screen turns on as the legs.
We all still have our masks
more on his face.
Like
We're
jets
covering
up on the wall.
Yeah, we're covering it with more stuff.
Dragons apple down the
places I
scheme.
Absolutely
Places
silent.
I think a screen
Jet, Jet on his back, throws to full size, takes his hoodie off, and
It's
shoves it
gonna have a
in.
location sensor.
As you guys have covered it with a variety of.
We're covered in concrete. We're fine.
Covered in concrete, my dad's got.
You guys are covered in.
Oh, yeah,
in a variety
anti-jamming,
of blankets
anti-jamming.
and jackets and hoodies and a pillow even that was in here.
Okay. Thank
As
fuck your dad is paranoid as location jamming.
As two of the legs move up and around, so it can lift up the hoodies and blankets off it.
We're all
Yeah, we're behind.
I'm on its back. Stuck to it.
He's not in here.
I need everyone to make stealth checks for me.
I fucking leave. I'm out of here.
Then I don't need you to make stealth checks because this is what happens. As soon as Tiana opens the doors, you guys watch she goes out. As the door clinks and opens, you watch as a panel on the right side of the thorax of the creature opens up as like an Uzi, fires at the door as several bullet holes are in the door.
I drop down and
By
I
the
just.
way, this was the do not turn on section.
With the panel open, I'm gonna take just like a screwdriver or something I have and jam a screwdriver in there.
Into the panel.
Drop the panel open.
What
And-
panel? The
Uzi, yeah.
The Uzi gun.
Uzi?
I drop down and put my. I drop down above it, land on it, and put my hand over the barrel.
Go ahead and make a post strength checks with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you're winning this. It's not a sustain check.
Yes,
That's
no,
fine.
yeah.
I boost my normal strength.
Yeah.
That was cocked.
Cockle
I did roll terribly.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know what
Did
to
you roll
do.
natural one?
That is my third natural
I
one in a
also
row.
rolled a natural one.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I might beat it actually. 10.
16.
God, it's so much. It's so strong.
It's
Fuck.
High tech drone.
Yeah.
As you go to grab it, as you try to pull on it, as the gun will spin around through your hand and shoot at you. It's still regular gun bullets,
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
fine,
Great.
but yeah.
But as it shoots me, I reaction just boosts my super strength as I go. Oh, I grab it. And I just lift it up off the ground.
And
As all
for
the
your
legs
frame of
pull
reference, Jet is right about
As,
here, stuck to its back.
All of the legs pull in as it's now just a rectangular body of the 3 boxes. As the screen is still lit up.
Was I able to get a screwdriver in underneath one of the panels?
Yeah.
Did it fucking break the screwdriver?
Yeah, I probably would have actually.
Because of course it did.
As it snaps the screwdriver, as there's now half part of a screwdriver inside this thing, whatever it is.
Hey, one of your screwdrivers is personal now. It's one of your good ones too.
It's fine. And I wait with it until it eventually until it shuts off.
Yeah, as eventually it dies out. As it can't.
As the power goes.
Literally not enough power to sustain it.
It starts trying to heat itself up to a comfortable degrees and kills itself.
I think it very quickly realizes, at least to you two nerds, yeah, this is like
Killbot.
a military grade killbot.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence knew immediately. When you spit spider drone, I was like, well, that's going to be dangerous.
Whoa, what did
As I come back in after a bit.
Yeah.
Did it shoot at me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I set it down.
Okay.
You just see the bullet holes in the door.
God, wow, it did a little pattern. Look at that.
Wow, in the shape of a spider!
It's sick as fuck, actually.
Oh yeah, that's optimal.
Okay, that is awful.
Triangle shape right across where your torso was, right across here, down
Oh
the
my
abdomen,
goodness.
right back up.
Yeah, it went for kill, yeah.
Okay.
Good job running.
I've said it once, I've said it again. The K in Klein stands for kill.
Oh my god.
What is the rest
Military weapons.
They do military weapons objectively. They have a whole department dedicated to it. It's not a secret.
Military weapons. This kind of shit.
Yes, precisely. That is what this is. You're not spouting a conspiracy theory.
I know, cause I'm right.
For the first time, you are right. Yes, Jed.
First time my ass. Said the one can't count for fucking 3.
That's
Failed
not
twice
what
the past
we-
2 days.
All right.
We got a kill drone.
Yeah, what do we do with the kill drone?
Well, we either keep it or sell it.
We're going to sell a kill drone to Pinch. That's
I don't know how we sell it.
Pinch would take
Oh,
this
Pinch
for
would
sure.
take it. That's the problem. Pinch would take it.
Yeah, actually, that's a really... Actually, I don't know...
If Pinch has it,
I
he will
love
sell it
Pinch.
to somebody who wants to kill somebody.
Yeah, I love Pinch. I don't think we should give this to Pinch.
No. We have a kill drone in our hideout.
It's
But
okay,
if
we
we
can find a way to
if
disassemble
we
it, it's
got
fine.
in there the parts in there that could be salvaged.
Yeah, the only way to be able to get in there,
Is to
would,
turn it on, let it shoot.
or turn it on and figure out how to control it. There has to be some way. I mean,
Yeah, it's a kill bot. It's meant to be controlled.
As a
Why
bug,
don't you
I
start
think I
using...
learned- Nope, you.
as a bug, what?
I was gonna say, as a bug, I think it's my time to learn how to speak to bugs.
Spiders aren't
But
bugs.
no. That's you.
Yeah, they're arachnids. You fucking dumbass.
Maybe you can... Damn, we left.
No, you're both
I
evil.
lost one. I don't know what. There we go.
I turn you. Maybe
Lost
you
the
can
prong.
use the computing, like hardware and stuff that we got now to like build something to be able to hack into this thing. Come on, you know about this stuff.
I know, and I was barely able to take apart and reassemble the most recent Klein model.
Okay, but you can do this though.
Yeah,
I
this is the
believe
next
in
best
you.
thing.
I can
So
certainly try to do
let's
it.
think about it this way. It has to be able to. It has to be able to have things sent to it. It has to have a receiver of some sort, which means there is a way to communicate it without breaking it.
Yeah.
Which means we need to figure out what it takes to communicate with it. Typically, it uses it could use radio waves. It could use a number of things that actually just communicate to it.
Yeah, I just haven't messed with anything that is military grade before.
That's
So
okay. You're never gonna have to work on this alone.
So
like,
what I was raised to think is military grade is a very fancy word for meaning shit quality. This is not, but that is what I was raised. So I don't know.
it's actually really funny. Sorry, Lawrence.
That's the thing that I was
out
told.
of game. Lawrence thinks that's super funny.
Super,
You
but
just
that's
said
what I was
that.
told at the Lenovo laptops we had like in middle school. They were like the librarian told me like, yeah, they tell us they're military grade. That's a good way of saying they're dog shit.
No, what that means is they're durable.
Yeah, I know,
That
I know.
does not mean that the processing power
yes.
is very good.
I know.
It means they can survive active combat.
Yeah,
I know, I
Or
know.
students.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This was,
Exactly, but it's just funny.
One
It was a
more
funny
time.
thing I was told when I was younger. It's funny.
Mitchell,
So,
I am confident that you can do this, and you'll never have to work on it alone. Anytime that we're gonna turn it on, at least I'll be here, but I think Jet probably too. I mean, like,
yeah, I'd be more afraid that it would
Or-
escape.
we could try punching a hole in it.
I think that might destroy some of them.
yeah,
Oh, definitely, probably.
I
It's
don't
very-
want to risk breaking what's inside.
That's fair. I'm just saying we
Wait,
could
You
punch
also
a
don't know
hole
if
in
something
it.
will explode inside.
True. Why don't we just like cut its legs off?
Because
they're
it's
inside
currently
right now.
They're currently inside of it.
Right now, we got the fanciest
Oh, yeah,
goddamn
that's right.
rectangle we ever seen.
Yes.
3
Yeah.
rectangles. It's 3
What
rectangles.
metal do you guys think this is made out of?
Some dark steel.
Adamantine.
Oh my god, probably just
Don
Adamantium.
Silver.
probably just a steel. Is it? I mean, yeah, steel's a heavy metal. If it's full steel, that would explain why it's so heavy.
That's so dark. Steel isn't this dark.
Could it be
also might just be
Damascus
colour.
steel?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
know.
There's
Maybe
way
a
to like
tungsten
powder. You
alloy?
can powder coat metal pretty easily. That'll make it
Nice,
colored.
Yeah,
Could also
the
be a
color
tungsten
probably
alloy.
will not denote what it is.
That dense this shit is.
Yeah.
The denseness can be determined by the steel. It might also be determined by other things inside of it.
We
I
take
go-
it to client agencies.
I
We're
go
like,
digging
hey,
through
what
my backpack.
metal is this?
Oh
my God.
Like neon colored marker, and I walk up to the back to like the top back of this thing, and in big fucking letters I write, "Do not activate."
Yes.
Because we needed that.
You know, they had a
Hey,
sign like
you know
that
what?
right in front of it. Probably should have mentioned that. I didn't think our jammer would wake it up.
That's fine. Neither did I.
Yeah, neither did I.
Anyway,
That's fair. You're right.
you know what? Yes, I do think we need this.
And then I need to figure out a way to charge this thing once we actually get it.
The jammers work just fine.
Just a consistent,
Yeah, that was about like
right. Small, steady, consistent stream of electricity into any point of this. If that woke it up and we planted it at random,
I'm
To
trying
be
to
fair,
think
there's
of,
a good chance that wasn't even full power, or else it probably could have done lots more.
it got 2 shots.
it pulls out 3 guns.
Guys, imagine if we can get this thing to like work for us. I could have a thing that I can actually train with. Look how strong it is. I mean, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah, but it's eventually gonna run out of ammo.
no, what?
I mean, those. Were
I mean,
guns.
just its physical strength. It was able to rip its.
Most
it was able
places
to
use
move itself.
uniform style of bullet because it is much cheaper to be able to mass produce them and send them between different companies and the sort. They're normal bullets. They're just specific size.
Right. I need to go talk to my dad.
Actual thing that
I'm
they
getting
had
this
in
thing, it's on
World
6
War.
grand.
They had a uniform.
Yeah, that's a
Uniform bullet
really good
size.
idea.
I need to go avoid talking to mine for the
Yeah, I'm
next
going to
year.
go home. I don't. want
Yeah,
to do
it's
this.
late. I'm going home
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
your dad's probably going to be very mad.
You haven't fucked with my watch,
He's
right?
so mad at me. What?
You haven't time stopped my watch?
Why would I have done that?
Just double checking. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 1:30, 45. That'll be. Huh. That makes sense.
Alright, have a good night, guys.
But you know
I've-
what time it is?
Well, no, I've always just had a very acute sense of what time it is. I just thought I was kind of good at that. I guess
Huh.
that makes sense.
It's weird how the things add up.
Yeah, I guess they do.
And here I was just thinking you had some common sense in you.
Oh my goodness, Jed.
I don't think you can say exactly what time it is
I can tell you it's about 1:30.
because you looked at the watch.
Could have guessed that before.
That's fair.
Jet, tomorrow, do you want to go? Do you want to go with me to sell the
Bits
sell
and
the,
bobs.
the computer brain, one of the engines and the motor that we got to pinch?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
What's the
You
other
could
engine
also
going
s-
towards?
Tell you what, bring coffee. I'll make sure this thing's not waking up.
Could you guys possibly
That's not
see
safe.
if you could get a lot more materials for me? To be fair, I spent about $160 to make all this stuff. The jammers.
I mean, yeah.
I
Just to
have that to-
reimburse the materials, that
I'm
way
at
we
that at
can
15
do
a
things
pop.
like this again.
Yeah.
I'm...
Yep, we'll look for some stuff to be able to make them. Can you give me like a?
But
You can
I
make
also
a
don't know
list.
how much longer I'll be able to join you guys with this, because...
Oh yeah, no, that was my last time ever.
This should probably be your last run too.
Your last run, your last run.
You guys have like way too much to risk now.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I can't say shit because I don't know your dad. I think your dad's boring because he works on the train.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. You guys have fun with whatever you're going to
Dad
do with the
sucks
kill
and
bot
he's
you
boring.
have in
He's
the
like,
house.
Bye, Sam.
Which sucks because Jet would love your dad if he knew your dad. But I don't know.
You should talk about your dad more often.
My dad's just a normal guy. He just works on the train.
He's not.
And can't go to gun ranges after 6 p.m. For completely normal reasons.
What is one normal reason not to go to a gun range after 6 p.m.?
Because Eddie's in there.
Convicted felon.
Okay.
That can mean a number of things.
All right.
My dad's a predictor.
With
But
that,
that-
as we end off on Sunday onto Monday morning, we will take a session there.
And what day of the month is Monday morning?
Hold on, I can do basic math.
Monday morning is the 4th of August.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
name
we
of the
time
session?
skipped. I'm stupid as fuck.
Yep.
What is the name of the session?
I wanted to be like something time related because that's what a lot of this session was.
Well, it was also we broke into a dungeon, breaking and entering. Broke into 2 places.
Watch the clock is good.
Watch the clock is good. I like watch the clock.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Why is this my fucking? Well, why am I good at this? I want to be good at other things. Why am I good at this? I want better skills
Okay,
than
all right,
this.
say bye.
Bye.
Bye.